Hello, 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 and welcome in to yet again another episode of The Swarm here on the Hive Media. I want to apologize for a non-episode on Wednesday. I know you guys are usually expecting our wrestling episode to come out on Wednesday. Well, it's on me. My shoot job demanded a longer day than usual for me, and just the timing with when me and CJ were available. Because of that, it didn't work out. So we are here for sort of a mega episode. It'll be a little bit longer episode. We're going to talk about both pro wrestling, which we have Forbidden Door to talk about. That was last Sunday. We have the preview for Clash in Paris, which is this Sunday. So we're going to talk about both those on the wrestling side of things. And then we're going to talk about, there was a absolute massive trade in the NFL this weekend on Thursday. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about the Patriots, as we always do, because they've been doing some questionable things, I think, the last few days. So I'm sure CJ and I will scrap about that a little bit. And then on the baseball side of things, our teams both have CJ's team clearly has a bigger matchup this weekend than mine, but we have Paul Skeens in town pitching tonight. That we're recording this on Friday. We have the Pittsburgh Pirates, who aren't a great team, but Paul Skeens is in town pitching at Fenway for the first time. Big deal. It's a big deal. You can feel you and Tolley. We got a rookie Tolley. I keep my expectations low when its debut starts and stuff like that, but he is the best pitching prospect in the Red Sox system. Throws gas, throws like 99, 100, a big chunky lefty's got a huge ass, and I say that with a compliment. Those guys can fucking deal it. You know who else has a huge ass? CC Sabathia. Garrett Crochet's got a huge ass.
He does.
I'm telling you, Clemens had a huge ass.
He's a bigger guy than Crochet, like fat wise.
Totally is.
Yeah.
Crochet, since he's been here, he's a thicker boy than I thought he was.
Oh yeah.
Like when he showed up, I was like, oh man. I was like, he's.
This is what happens when you play for the White Sox. You don't even know what the fuck's going on over there.
Exactly. Like I was like, oh, tall, lanky, lefty. That's what I wasn't expecting Chris Sale, like not a stick. Ass. But then I saw him. I was like, ooh. I was like, he's got an ass on him. That means he can.
We haven't talked about the Red Sox might have the biggest asses for a rotation in the sport.
I mean, let me tell you, Bayo's got an ass.
Yeah, and he's been better than Crochet the last month.
Brother, I didn't think we would start with baseball, but that performance that he had at Yankee Stadium last weekend, oh my God, what a performance. But anyway, we'll talk about that in a little bit. Before we dive into things, you know how I roll, CJ. How the hell we doing, man?
Well, I got a fancy new mic, as everybody might notice. The quality of the audio might be a little bit better.
You do sound wonderful. You always do, but you do sound extra wonderful today. So
do I actually? Does it sound better? Actually,
I actually think it does. I don't know if the listeners will say so. They might just hate your voice. I have no idea.
Well, I meant at least the audio, at least the quality of my shitty voice would be good.
To me, through my headphones, you sound clean as a whistle, clear as clear,
beautiful,
clear.
You can hate my voice as long as the quality is good of my shitty voice. That's all I care about.
There it is.
But I'm great. Yeah, we had it was not just JPJ's fault. I needed to push it back a few hours, but then he wasn't able to do that, and then things happen as you. I'm also this probably only about 3 more episodes in this house. In my background, I have sold my house as of this. We signed the paperwork this morning as we're recording.
What, you have to get out that quick?
The 30th. So like 3 weeks of episodes. Right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I was gonna say
not 3 actual episodes.
They give you a month at least to get out of there.
Our moving date's the 30th. We have to leave by the 1st, so we have like those 2 or 3 days. So about 3 weeks of episodes, and then I've showed JPJ. I have some great neon like light signs coming in the background. I might have a custom Swarm logo or the Hive logo, who knows, as well. So I'll have a beautiful background to start October, November, around there. But yeah, life's changing, JPJ. But the Swarm, it's the one constant,
It is. We trek on. Another constant though are our friends at W Energy, CJ. If you are looking,
I might need some of that W to moving.
I was gonna say, moving's a tough time, man. It's exciting and it's like, holy shit, yeah, cool. But then when you're like, fuck.
When the day comes, you want to put your head through the wall.
It's the worst. But yeah, whether you are gearing up for a move, whether you are trying to get through, the end of the week, the start of the week, maybe you got school starting soon, started in most places. You got to cram for a final, for a paper, for all that stuff, and you need some energy to stay up. You better be looking for some clean energy.
Mm-hmm.
And our pals at WGG, they have the cleanest energy. No jitters, no extra sugars, just clean, straight up, good energy, great flavors. Our pals at W Energy. If you go to w.gg and you type in that code, the Hive, all one word, the Hive, you will get 10% off your order. So go check out our pals at W Energy. That is w.gg. Type in the code the Hive, all one word, and you will receive 10% off your order at W Energy. No jitters, no sugars, just clean energy. We want to thank WGG, as this episode of The Swarm is powered by them, as is every episode here of The Swarm. So we appreciate them. So go check them out. Yeah. All right, CJ. So listen, obviously we didn't have the show on Wednesday, but we were gearing up. We were going to be talking about Forbidden Door, talking about that show, which I thought was an excellent show. I thought it was very, very good. And then, like we said, this weekend, WWE, they are in Paris. As we record this, SmackDown is actually happening live right now in Paris. We don't get to watch it in America until 8 o'clock tonight because we're America. But SmackDown is happening currently as we speak right now in Paris. And then on Sunday afternoon. Yeah, I heard he got a good ovation. I'm excited to watch it tonight on delay because America. But yes, good. He deserves that shit. He deserves to be doing better than what he is currently
Too bad he has to fly 13 hours away to have that happen. But
yeah, well, maybe someone in the back can open their fucking ears.
Probably not.
But yeah, so we are going to preview Clash at the Castle. I believe on this SmackDown today, they added a 6th match for Clash. So we will break that news and we will talk about that as well. But before we do that, Forbidden Door happened London, England last weekend at the O2 Arena. Very cool venue. And CJ, before we dive into kind of the things that happened throughout the show, I thought all in all, just another AEW doesn't really miss with their pay-per-views, man. And this was another one. I thought this was a stellar show last Sunday. There were no low points for me. There were no bad matches, no matches that I wouldn't even consider decent. Like, I felt like everything was good to great. The crowd was awesome. Another European crowd in London with Will Ospreay, the hometown boy, in the main event. I loved this show, CJ. I thought it was really, really good.
Yeah, and that made it even better watching it with you and Peggy on the watch along. So that
is true. Me and Peggy, we did the watch along for it. As we dive into the Clash preview, we will say probably multiple times, but CJ and I will be running the show here on Sunday at 2 p.m. We'll probably go live.
Back-to-back days as you're watching this tomorrow.
That is true. This is going to release on Saturday. So tomorrow at probably, I guess, like 1:50, 1:55 Eastern time, CJ and I will be going live right here on the Hive Media, and we will be watching along to Clash at the Castle, which should be a fun time. Listen, I do think the show...
Clash at the Castle, JPJ. Can you watch the program, please?
Oh, it's Clash in Paris. It was Clash at the Castle last year. You know what I meant.
You
know what I meant.
Come on.
Clash in Paris. You know what I meant. You know.
Come on.
Yeah. We'll get into it more when we talk about it later. I think it should be a good show.
And we'll make our picks, by the way.
Yes.
And speaking of picks, JPJ, we both went 7-2 for Forbidden Door. We both got FTR winning the tag titles wrong. Yeah. Obviously. Shout out to Brodito.
I got Windsor.
Yep, you got Windsor wrong, and I got Athena wrong. So we got the women's matches wrong. Well, I got one right, you got one right.
Yeah, we both did. Sweet.
We both went 7-2, and that is 15-6 for me, and 14-7 for you over SummerSlam and this one.
Not bad. And
we got 6 matches. We'll make our picks later on.
Yep, I like it. Yeah. So Forbidden Door, very good show. I would say let's start there because I do think Brodito leaving with those tag team titles was the shock of the night. Actually. I thought, for both of us, we both agreed. We thought it was a no-brainer. We thought FTR this was going to be a way for FTR to get the titles for the matchup with Cope and Chris. What did Edge call them on Wednesday? C and C. He called them a nickname. But Cope with Copeland and Christian, but no, Brodito actually stole the victory.
About it, by the way.
I'm not either. I think Brody
the
King
crowd
deserves
wasn't mad
the
at
world.
it either.
No, everyone loves Brody King, man. Brandito's great too. Don't get me wrong, but everybody loves Brody King.
Abolish Icewell, because anybody's wondering.
His big woke dick.
Yeah.
Did you see that clip with RJ City?
I did.
He said you're a big woke dick.
RJ City might be my favorite interview, and not just wrestling, just in general.
It was tremendous. He's tremendous.
I
like how he leans in and he's talking about the abolish ice thing, and he's like, and Brody King just goes, "Are you from Canada?"
Yeah.
And RJ City's like, "Yeah, I'm skirting the line, man. I'm tiptoeing the line. I've been tiptoeing the line this whole time." And then Brody King just looks at the camera and he's like, "Pro ice over here." That's what he does.
Brody King just seems like the I would love to just hang out with him for a couple hours. Amazing guy.
Yeah, he seems like a great dude.
But no, it was probably the shock of the night, but like in a good way. Sometimes
I
you get some shockingly bad stuff. Not in AEW, just in general. What would you say is your match of the night? It's not even like what would you rate 5 stars, but like what was your favorite match to watch? Because like people that watch me and Josh's stuff, if we're on to watch longer, if we're doing Impact Intact, we like shitty wrestling. So like if you could like shitty wrestling more than a 5-star match. So like what was your favorite match, not the best match? Like the most fun you had.
Well, I mean, the Lights Out match was fucking wild, man. The Lights Out match was wild. I really liked Hangman.
Something took it away from me a little bit.
Yeah, I really liked Hangman and FJ. I thought the best match of the night was Athena and Tony, though. I thought they had the best match. But I very much enjoyed Swerve and Okada, like I knew I would.
Shocker.
Listen. I very much enjoyed Swerve and Okada, but I really liked the main event. I thought MJF and Hangman put on a good one. They put on a good one, man.
Well, the actual main event, technically.
Yes, yeah, the main event before the lights went out. But yeah, I thought Hangman and MJF killed it. I thought they killed it.
That was probably my favorite one as well. I like how MJF just went straight up for just cheat after cheat like 9 times in a row. I thought that was very funny.
Yeah.
Just completely leaned in. He's like, I don't care if you guys cheer for me now. I'm still just gonna be a fucking piece of shit. But no, of course, like AEW is like black and gold NXT on steroids with pay-per-views. And obviously NXT. That's not saying like NXT was like a poor man's AEW. It's just there's so many more matches and bigger stars on these shows, and bigger arenas, stuff like that. I don't know. There was one AEW pay-per-view that was like not very good. I can't remember which one it was, but like that was like the only one. And they 6 years of the company now?
Yeah, they really don't miss at all. They just put on like great pay-per-views.
Even when their show, like there was a point like a year and a half ago, their shows are pretty lackluster. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh, the builds were awful, but the
pay-per-views were still amazing. Is my point.
Yeah,
it didn't matter how the builds were. The shows were still incredible.
Absolutely.
But there was not one match where I was just like, although the ending to the Brodito match, I didn't love how they just like scurried off the Hurt Syndicate. I didn't like that.
Yeah, I agree.
But that doesn't take away from like the quality. Like FTR and Brodito could just fight by themselves, and I would love that match. But I like the Hurt Syndicate, so I didn't like how they were just kind of exiled from the match, like 8 minutes in. It seemed like, and they just never saw them again. But that'd probably be like my only blemish on the card. Really, was just how that ended.
Yeah, I also thought the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship with Nigel and Zack Sabre Jr. was excellent. I know that type of wrestling doesn't get everybody on their feet all the time, but those two guys, Zack Sabre Jr. is, he's one of the 5 to 7 best wrestlers in the world, probably. Like technical wise, he might be the best. But like he's of that echelon of like, holy crap, and Nigel, for a guy that didn't wrestle for 15 years, like
75 years old.
Yeah, like I know we don't see him a ton. He doesn't wrestle regularly, but when he does, he's still real good. That was a good match, and you could tell the crowd. That was like, to me, 2 English guys. They had the older English. They had
we all knew who was going to win.
Yeah, I just thought it was that was a good piece of business as well.
Sure.
But I thought the whole show was good. I thought the 4-way for the TBS title was good too.
Mm-hmm.
I thought Fletcher and Takahashi had a good match as well.
Yeah.
There really wasn't a bad match. I thought the reunion of Adam Copeland and Christian to open the show was a good touch. You get that right out of the way. You get the crowd feeling good. I thought they had a solid match with the Patriarchy. Obviously, it was supposed to be Nick Wayne, but it was good to see Kill Switch in there. He looked good. He looked like he was just didn't miss a beat. There was not a lot of ring rust. It looked like on that fella,
Mm-hmm.
and that guy it was scary. What happened with that guy. Yeah, I just thought it was a really, really good show. I thought we had a couple surprises. Jamie Hayter coming back was a nice little surprise that we got in the middle of the show. Wardlow making his presence felt. Him being a part of the Callis family.
So you predicted him to come back, but in a much different role.
I did. I thought he would come back on this show, but I thought he was going to be involved with the MJF Hangman stuff. But no, he's with the Callis family. I loved after the Okada match, Wardlow comes back. He attacks Swerve, so it looks like we're getting more. Swerve's going to be continuing to get his shit tortured by the Callis family.
He just got meniscus surgery.
Well, that's true. So he's going to be out for a while. So I wonder when he comes back, does he run through the Callis family? Is that probably like the angle when he comes back? But so Wardlow takes him out, writes him off for the most part, and Okada's out there, and the Callis family makes their way to congratulate him. And very obviously, purposefully, Takeshita comes out last.
Just on the G1.
Yes, and they have a stare down. On Dynamite, we kind of saw a similar thing. And continue to tease me, Tony. Continue to tease me with Okada and Takeshita, because holy shit, man. That it will rule.
They kind of acted like Takeshita was like the leader of the group, because he is the OG Don Callis family member at this point.
And he's
but Okada seemed like that was like his big bro for a second there, which is very interesting because you think of the aura, as the kids overuse that word these days, but Okada in New Japan had aura. That he was the definition of aura. So him looking at anybody that's kind of shocking.
I agree. And
I don't hate it because he feels like, hey, he's the new Japanese face of Japan wrestling at this point. Well, not yet, but that's what he's being groomed to be. And he's kind of it looks like Okada knows that. He's a little threatened by it.
Yeah. And I think that's the angle you have to play is this, this young
I was you
gun.
once.
Exactly. This young gun coming for Okada, and Okada's I know what this is because like you just said, I was you. To me personally, I feel like Takeshita did win the G1, so he is going to get an IWGP World Heavyweight title match against Zack Sabre Jr. I think it happens in October or November. It's not at Wrestle Kingdom like it used to be. I think he should win it. I look at Takeshita and I'm like, how is New Japan not?
I don't know.
I know he has contracts elsewhere. Don't get me wrong, but to me, I look at him and I go, that should be New Japan's next Tanahashi, next Okada, next Shinsuke, next Naito. Takeshita is that guy. He's still young. He's one of the best wrestlers in the world. They should be doing everything in their power to get him exclusively for the next 2 to 4 years as their fucking guy.
He has that unbelievable Asian beauty too. He's just a beautiful guy.
He's a handsome fella.
Unbelievable.
Even as a heel, you can't help the crowd loves him because you watch his matches and you're like, this guy's fucking amazing. This guy is amazing. And it's just, I would have him be the biggest babyface in New Japan, be the champion, and just run it's a no-brainer to me. It's a no-brainer.
I agree.
But if we're going to be getting, like I said, Takeshita and Okada, you can do that every week if you want. I'm good with it.
JPJ might not be available to watch that match. He might be doing something else.
My camera might be off. I'll be here talking, but my camera might be off. I'll leave it at that. I loved the women's world title match. I loved it. I loved Billy Stark's involvement in it. I thought, obviously...
she passed away for the first 15 minutes of the match.
Well, I mean, come on.
She did die, so rest in peace.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what do you think? She got Storm Zero on the outside. But I thought, man, you know, I picked Tony to retain, but I wasn't sure about it at all. And you went with Athena. As this match was going on,
I did admit it was my heart over my head, though.
Yeah, but as the match was happening, I kept thinking, like, oh, Athena might pull this off. Like, Athena might do this. And then it just, it ended with a tap out of all things. It wasn't the Storm Zero. It was the tap out to the chicken wing after Tony blocked the O-face. I want to see them fight again. I really, really enjoyed this match. I thought there was a lot of good back and forth.
We have some breaking news in WWE. I don't know if you want to.
Oh, wait.
Actually, everybody would have seen this by now, right? So we can.
Well, not me.
Well, don't go on Twitter unless you want to know.
Did someone?
It's very good news. Yeah.
Someone won a championship, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Sami Zayn won the U.S. title.
Sami Zayn is he beat Solo with a hell of a kick.
Okay, I'm in on that. That's fine.
So that's how your go-home show of Clash of Paris ends.
Oh, that was the main event. Event.
What
time they go live? They went live. They went live at 2.
2 your time, yeah.
Okay.
2 hours ago.
Yeah.
Never mad at Sami Zayn winning a title, by the way.
No, absolutely not. He's the newest member of SmackDown because they just do whatever the fuck they want now. So he's the newest member of SmackDown. So yeah, good for him.
They need a new face of the promotion because their champion's too busy having sex.
Well, 9 months ago he was having sex.
Well, you never know.
What?
He could still be. That doesn't stop.
Yes. Congratulations to Cody and Brandy.
What do they say when people are pregnant? Congrats on the sex, right? That's what
yeah, I mean, hey.
Congratulations.
We know they at least did it twice.
God bless, by the way.
Yeah. God bless Cody. That's the best thing he'll ever. Best thing he'll ever win.
He could win 9 more WWE titles. That shit is not even close.
Nope. But yeah, congratulations to them. They announced today on social media that they had their second child, Leilani. I'm assuming named after Leilani Kai. I mean, I never heard a Leilani before, or like maybe like
a random girl, maybe.
Yeah. But very cool. And they kept it quiet. I don't think anybody knew.
No, did you see the clip that's going around that he accidentally said he had 2 kids like 3 months ago at a Sam Roberts interview?
Is that true?
Said because he's like, how many kids do you have again, or something like? I don't know if Sam Roberts didn't know he only had 1 kid or whatever, but he's like, just 1, and so obviously he knew 4 or 5 months ago she was pregnant, but
yeah.
But yeah, they kept that quiet. I did not remember that happening when the interview happened. I don't remember that coming out because no one probably they thought he just accidentally spoke, so no one said anything. Yeah. But now you're just like, oh, he really didn't mean to.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it looks like everybody's healthy because Brandy's the one that posted the picture, so obviously she's good. So that's all you care about, really, is the mother and daughter happy and healthy. So.
Yep. Yeah, nobody gives a shit about the dad.
No, please.
Who cares, bro? You could go away tomorrow and nobody gives a shit.
Right.
So yeah, come on.
Please.
But congratulations to them. That's very cool. 2 girls for Cody. Cody, that girl dad life. Double girl dad life. He is such a girl dad though. He is a girl dad.
Well, yeah, please. He's a big crier too.
Oh yeah, emotional.
Oh, wait till they start going to school and like school dances. Oh God, please.
Oh.
Jeez. Brandy's definitely going to take a video of that, and I'm going to love watching. He's going to be balling.
Cody's just going to be bawling his eyes out as they give the hug before they leave. He's going to be like, no. And I'm going to be like, it's a good man right there. He's going to
get another neck tattoo to try to be the cool dad. It's going to be a disaster, really. He should not have as a guy with a face tattoo, he should not have a neck tattoo. He doesn't fit that. He's not that kind of guy.
I have no problem with the actual tattoo. It's
no.
You put it on your chest, bro. You
can't he has that little one that says, "What is it, Dream?" Like for his dad on his chest. Yes. Yeah, that's fine. He has like a little one on like his arm.
Put it on the other side. You can't put it.
Or put it on his shoulder, a forearm even.
Back? Yeah. If you want to be a badass, how about your fucking kneecap?
Dude, like you're not Brody King, buddy. You can't do. You're not Punk. You can't have a neck tattoo. You don't look like that.
The second that happened and he came out, I was like, why would he? I was like, Dad, why would he do that?
Brandy speaking about the first time she saw it, it was one of the funniest stories I've ever heard.
Yeah. Yeah. Did she just say, "Who the hell told you it was open mic night,
Basically,
bitch"?
and so I was like, you know how she talks, so that like her actual reaction must have been absolutely hysterical.
Oh my god, she must have. If he didn't tell her beforehand and he just came home with that, she must have been like, "What the fuck?"
She probably called her lawyer to see what her options were for divorce. If I had to guess.
What did you do? What the hell?
He looks so good in like a suit as like a pompous ass too. He does not.
Oh
that.
yeah.
He looks so. He looks so stupid.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, that's all right. So Sami Zayn, the new U.S. champ, was.
Yeah. Forbidden Door was good, and I guess we can use that Sami Zayn news to get into the Clash. I guess.
Yeah, we can. So let me see if they've updated. They have. We do have 6 matches.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have them right down here. So going into real quick our picks here before we preview it, I am 15-6 through both nights of SummerSlam and Forbidden Door. You are 14-7 through both nights of SummerSlam and Forbidden Door. So we are one match away. I'm up by 1.
We are, and we have 6 matches on this card here. We are going to start with what was just added today. It is a tag team match for the WWE Tag Team Championship. We have the Wyatt Six, who is Dexter Lumis and Joe Gacy, the champions, defending against the winner of Mello Don't Miz and the Street Profits, which ended up being the Street Profits. So it is the Wyatt Six versus the Street Profits for the tag team titles. CJ, what are you thinking? The Wyatt Six have had it for about 2 months now or so. They've
like right before SummerSlam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How are we feeling? Do you think they continue this reign, or do you think maybe they make the switch to go back to the Profits? Because I mean, I haven't hated the Wyatt Six's reign, but they haven't done much.
No, I'm going to stay on why I picked them to win at SummerSlam. Especially because it hasn't started yet. Their Halloween horror thing at Universal, and they are promoting that again. And they have new merch as well. I'm going to think it's going to wait until at least that starts for them to drop it.
Yeah.
They want to do. They'll probably, if I had to guess, they'll make a surprise appearance at probably the one in LA at some point, or unless they do a Florida tour soon, do the one in Orlando. I will be going, by the way, in about 3 weeks, right before I move to the Universal Horror Nights, whatever the hell it's called. But you can already see them with the titles making a surprise appearance at one of them. I feel like they'll show that in a video, don't you think? That's probably going to happen.
Yes. I would agree.
So I think they would probably want the titles just to have them there. But I don't think they're like due for like a super lengthy run. They'll probably drop it at the ESPN show or whatever.
Yeah.
But I think they win tomorrow night.
Yep. I am in agreement with you. I do think we see another retain for the Wyatt Six. I have them. That is my pick as well. I would have liked to have seen Mello Don't Miz get the victory here, just so it was something kind of fresh and new, even if they lost. But yeah, I mean, this should be a pretty decent match. But yeah, the Wyatt Six will retain.
Real quick, and it's not a spoiler again because you would have watched SmackDown, I guess, by the time you're watching this. And if you haven't, you should have watched it 24 hours ago. They did a promo I was telling you about because you didn't see it because you were working. Bo Dallas did without the Uncle Howdy stuff, did like a thing talking to Montez. Do you think this could lead to they get into Montez's head and this is where he turns?
I wouldn't hate it. I feel like people have been begging for like a Montez forward singles run for years. I don't think they need to break up for that. I don't think they need to either.
But they love it. They love doing that.
But that's what WWE does. They're just, if you're not going to be a team for us anymore, we're going to make a story out of it. Even if it's, a quick one, we're going to make a story out of it.
Unfortunately for Angela, we know which one is probably going to be the Shawn Michaels in this.
Well, I wouldn't want to. I think that's a disservice to Angelo Dawkins.
It is, but I mean, you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean, but I think that's a disservice.
I don't think Angelo Dawkins is bad. I just mean, and we know who they have their eyes set on.
Oh, yeah. Listen, I've been saying it for years. At one point, I just need a heel Bianca and Montez power couple on my TV screen,
wearing like a matching suit and dress or something.
They wear matching colors all the time. I don't know if you watch their reality show. Yeah. They wear matching shit all the time. That would feed into their
like
heel characters.
Too,
Yes.
Yeah.
That would feed into their heel characters. They both have that charisma where they look bad. Like they look like they know they're better than you.
And they are better than us, by the way.
Correct. They are. They are both
Yes.
specimens. I would love a heel turn where they are a power couple on TV running.
Yep.
Let them run SmackDown for 6 months. Give
Sure.
them the women's title and the men's title, and just let them do it. See what you get. I would love it. I would love it. I think I need it at some point.
I don't know if it's likely, but I would say there is actually a chance of that, maybe.
I would think it would be down
The
the
Wyatts
line
getting
here.
in Montez's head, though.
Oh,
I think
yes,
it could happen
I
over
would love
time.
that. Yes, I would like it. I would
It
like
kind
it
of
a lot.
creeps into their head, into his head. Excuse me.
Yeah.
So we
That'd
both
be
have the
awesome.
Wyatts.
We do have the Wyatts.
Okay.
We have ourselves a good old-fashioned Donnybrook happening. We are continuing the battle of Sheamus versus Rusev, the meat match. Big E favorite, a Big E special here. Big meaty men slapping meat. I expect this to be a lot of fun. All their previous matches on Raw have been standout matches to me. This one is obviously going to be with a whole bunch of chicanery and weapons and all this nonsense. I wouldn't be shocked if this ends up like leaving the building and ending up in a bar somewhere or something, like if they really wanted to have some fun with it. Oddly enough, I feel like this is the hardest match to choose on the show because I feel like either one of these guys could win. But I think Rusev needs the win more because he's been having good matches, but he hasn't done a ton since he's been back. And Rusev, I feel like, needs the win and could use the win more. So that is where I'm leaning, CJ. I am picking Rusev here.
I also have Rusev. I just feel like Sheamus is one of those guys now. He doesn't ever need a win, and he doesn't get hurt from a loss. He's like and I don't want to say poor man's as a disrespect, but like a slightly less version of like a Randy Orton. He can lose 10 straight matches. I don't give a fuck. Rusev doesn't. He has no signature anything, win or loss. He doesn't have like signature loss, like one of those things since he's been back.
Nope.
This could be that, especially in the crowd loves Rusev, but especially in the European crowd, they're gonna love Sheamus as well. But they're not gonna shit on a Rusev win or anything like that. And yeah, I think it'll be a nice win for him. But real quick, we do have a little bit more news on SmackDown. Again, I don't mind sharing this because it'll already have happened. Jade Cargill has been confirmed as the #1 contender for Tiffany Stratton's title again, by the way. So they'll be running that back. So you can assume Jade Cargill will probably win that title.
Wow, they're running that back.
That's not happening at Clash, by the way. It's just.
Well, also, by Sami Zayn winning the United States title today, he is one championship away from being a Grand Slam champion.
You know which title that is?
The World Championship, baby.
The one he'll win after he wins the Rumble, so that'll be good.
Correct. After he wins the Rumble, and then he will beat Seth Rollins for that title at WrestleMania next year.
Correct.
And that's how that's going to go. CJ, we've been saying it. I'm saying it for months. I've been saying it for almost over a year.
Yep.
Telling you. All right, let's keep this puppy going. We have ourselves another singles match. It is the OTC. Roman Reigns going up against the Tribal Thief.
But we have Tribal Thief shirts now.
Listen, the Tribal Thief gimmick, that A++.
Have you seen them?
No, I haven't.
It looks exactly like... Oh, unbelievable. Please.
Amazing.
It's the exact Tribal Chief shirt in the red and white Tribal Chief font, and it just says Thief instead of Chief. It's hilarious.
Tremendous. They're gonna sell 1 million of them.
Unfortunately, he will probably not be getting his hand raised in Petty.
I agree. But I am very happy. Listen, you get a one-on-one match with Roman Reigns on a PLE, that's a big deal.
Yeah, you win even in a loss.
Yeah, and I'm very happy for Bronson Reed. I like him a lot. He still kind of is this guy in the group, but I was afraid that he was just going to be kind of the afterthought of the group. Like, he is the guy that's going to take the pins. Like, they're not pinning Braun.
But if you're taking pins against Roman instead of a random guy on Raw, that's a lot different.
Correct. And I could totally see something after this match where even though Bronson loses, because I am picking Roman Reigns as well, as I assume you are, I could see Bronson Reed maybe attacking Roman and hitting him with a couple tsunamis, and Roman ends up being taken out for the show. I could see something like that where Bronson Reed still kind of looks strong. But here's my thing as well. Roman Reigns, and that tag match when it was the Bronze versus Jay and Roman Reigns got his ass kicked in that match. And
we were surprised about it when it was happening.
Yeah, and I kind of expect a similar thing in this, CJ. I think Roman is going to give a lot to Bronson Reed in this match, and then obviously at the end he will win. But I think Roman they're gonna make Bronson Reed look real good here.
Yep.
And but I think this will be a really good match. But I got Roman. I think it's kind of a no-brainer, Roman, right?
Yeah, I think we get Bronson goes over without getting a win, like you said.
Yeah. All right. Then we have a singles match for the WWE Women's Intercontinental Championship. It is the man, Becky Lynch, defending.
She's a woman, though.
She is against Nikki Bella. They've had some good little promos here with some of the jabs and stuff. The Becky a couple weeks ago with the John Cena jab on Nikki. I thought Nikki was pretty good on Monday, kind of going back when they kind of teased that she was going to call her the C word. And then she said coward, and Becky was like, that was not the C word I thought it was going to be. Yeah. But that one's even worse than the one I thought it was going to be. I thought that was very funny. Do we think Nikki Bella can sneak this one? I don't. I'm picking Becky. But I'm saying like there's a decent amount of people that think Nikki could pull this off.
I think it's one of these things people just want to seem like they know things, so they pick Nikki, even though it's not going to happen.
I don't disagree. But okay, fair enough.
I pick to win. I don't care about being cool.
Yeah.
I want to win the goddamn. I want to win my prediction.
Oh, can I ask you, how do you feel? Nothing has come out yet, but they were in Birmingham on Monday, and Becky said some things.
Oh, the Aussie?
Becky, yes. I personally didn't think it was offensive. I heard it and I was like, but apparently Kelly Osbourne was angry about it. There's been reports that WWE has thought about releasing a formal apology about it, which is rare for them. I don't think it's necessary.
I can think of about 50 things they should apologize for before this, personally.
Listen. I don't think it's listen again. If Kelly Osbourne, who's obviously the daughter of Ozzy, if she's upset, I think maybe you reach out to her and say, "Hey, that was not the intent." Like, well, when she said it live, I didn't think she was dogging on Ozzy.
No, neither did I.
I thought she was dogging on the people of Birmingham. She said, "If I lived here with all you people, I'd want to die too." Like, I get it. It's sensitive. I get it, but she wasn't like disparaging all. I don't know. But again, I'm not a family member. It's not my play. I'm not the guy to choose how someone should feel about something. But yeah, I thought that was
in wrestling, we've been so entrenched in wrestling for so long. It's like people actually say heinous things about dead people. Like, obviously they go up to the person beforehand and ask like permission to do so, but like we're so like just used to it that like we might be numb to it, and like humans that don't watch wrestling every day for the last 20 years aren't.
Yeah. That's fair. So, you going Becky here?
Yeah.
Okay. So again, I do think for a 6-match card, it's a pretty predictable card. I would be shocked if we don't have the same answers for everybody, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I think our records will be very similar going.
Probably the same. Yeah. All right. We have yet again another singles match. You can check off another date on the John Cena farewell tour. Because at Clash in Paris on Sunday afternoon, he is going 1-on-1 with Logan Paul. Not on my list of matches for John Cena in his farewell tour. However, listen, you all know the caveat, all right? You all know the caveat. Logan Paul's a trash human. We get it.
Yeah, we don't need to say this every episode.
No, I'm not going to say it every time I talk about him. Just understand.
Yeah. If people watch us enough, they know how we feel about most things, I would say.
Yes. He's fucking good, guys. All right?
Yeah.
He's really fucking good. All right? I expect this match to be really good, CJ. But John Cena is not losing this match.
I don't think he's going to lose a match until his final one, to be honest with you.
I would think that's probably the way.
We'll have to see who he probably fights. So we'll have to see, I guess, once we see who he's scheduled against.
I have my pick.
Well, I meant in between now and his last match.
Oh, yeah.
Who do you think, real quick?
In the last match, I would go Gunther.
Gunther, yeah, that's what I was going to say.
I would go Gunther and him. And
I don't think it matters. I don't think he's winning anyway, no matter who it is. I think he's losing. He seems like the guy that want to go out on his back, so to speak.
Yeah.
Well,
Gunther being able to say
he
that
retired him and Goldberg in the same year.
That is.
He'd be like, I don't give a fuck about the title. Look what I did.
Yeah, like that's fuel for the rest of his career that he could like.
Are we?
You know,
you're gonna be a little biased here because of how much you love him, but are we at the point if Gunther does that he is genuinely like not kayfabe wise like above the title?
I think. Listen, I think he should just be like a forever champion. I think he.
No, but I mean like he'll like portray that.
Yeah. Listen,
you see what I did? I had the title for this song, and then I retired two of the best of all time.
Yeah, he's a living legend. I've been saying this for a long.
Gunther,
truly,
you mean?
Like Gunther?
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
He is to me as good a pro wrestler as I've ever seen. I've ever seen.
Sure. He's very funny, by the way.
He's hilarious, and I actually think that at one point he doesn't need to because he should just be this heel Gunther forever.
Right.
But he does have a baby face running on the crowd will be behind him, big time.
They're kind of behind him anyway.
Yeah, but that's the level he's at. He's at that level that it's like, hey, listen, we know you're a bad guy.
Yeah.
But like, we know how fucking good you are. So we're just sorry. It is what it is. It is what it is.
Yeah,
MJF,
I agree.
MJF he stoops to certain lows on the mic and stuff where he gets that heat. Gunther's not that type of heat. Like Gunther talks shit and he'll get that heat. But like, I just think when Gunther's in there, the crowd knows, that this guy's special. So
and like he, the only reason I say he's at that level of it doesn't matter if he has the title anymore, even though I would like him to have the title until the day I die. Pretty much, I wouldn't mind that. I guess hopefully, no offense to him, I hope he dies before me. He is older. However, it got to that point in my head because every time I watch him, and like I'm a big betting odds guy, as we do talk about the betting odds on these cards most of the time, but when football season comes in, we'll definitely get into more betting this week and next week. But so that's my irrelevant of the betting odds. Like he was a massive underdog when he fought Jey Uso at WrestleMania. Obviously, we all knew Jey was winning that.
Yes.
That it doesn't matter the betting odds and the story and all that. I just fully expect that he's going to win the match. Just because he's Gunther and he shouldn't be losing on PLEs.
I agree.
So that's how I know he got to that point in my head that I'm like, he could never win the title again and he's all of him.
Yeah. Oh my God, yeah.
But with all that being said, give him the title for the next 8 years, please. Thank you.
Yeah, yes. But yes, so I actually think that this, I mean, you can make the argument if it does end up being Gunther, but I actually think this is the last time that Cena will kind of fight what WWE is considered like a newer guy.
Well, we all know who's next at ESPN.
Well, yes. I would love to see Drew McIntyre get a match with Cena here.
Sure.
That'd be very good for me. I think Drew, I would like to see that.
He's going to be in War Games though, Cena, right?
You think Cena's in War Games?
They're going to do one of these where he faces like 5 people so they can all say they fought Cena, right? I feel like.
I don't know. Maybe I could see it going on, but
you couldn't see like a super team of like him and Roman
Cody,
and Randy and Cody. Him, Roman, Cody, Randy, and who's the fifth?
Jay.
Oh God, please.
Or Sammy, maybe.
Oof. Let's have some respect here.
What, Sami Zayn?
Like 5 of those guys. No offense to Sammy and Jay.
Would it be CM Punk?
Okay, yeah, of course. There you go. You couldn't see like some cheesy shit like that.
Yeah, but who are they
like
going
like the 5 like goats of today, or whatever the fuck they're gonna call them. Some dumb shit.
And they fight in Seth's group and
Seth's group, Gunther and fucking bad guy.
Could they do Seth's group and then Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul?
There you go.
That's nice. Right?
Nice. Triple H, whatever you're paying Bruce Pritchard and all that, we'll take half of that.
No, I'll take it all.
To make these matches. But we get it all combined. We each take half.
Oh,
we're into that. We'll do it.
Yeah, that wouldn't be bad.
I could. That is so WWE. It's just like the 5 like biggest stars in the company just all team up for one time against the bad guys.
Yeah.
By the way, have Seth's group win that match. By the way.
Yeah. Thank you.
I would.
I wouldn't hate it. They need to win fucking something.
Cena's not going to get pinned until his last match. You can pin any one of those 5 guys, though. Who gives a fuck? If Randy Orton got pinned by Seth Rollins, who would be like, "Oh, that's crazy"?
I agree. All right. Well, speaking of Seth Rollins, main event of the show, Fatal 4-Way World Heavyweight Championship on the line. Seth Rollins versus CM Punk versus LA Knight. Yeah. Versus Jay Uso. I have liked the build to this, CJ. I think this has been kind of fun. I like that it's Seth versus 3 baby faces. I think that's a good dynamic there.
Yeah, we all know
they've obviously gone into the tropes of the baby face. Jay super kick Punk. Punk and LA Knight have been going at it the last couple weeks. I personally think that LA Knight and CM Punk end up taking each other out, and we're going to get that one-on-one. That's what they've been, and it's going to leave Seth and Jay.
Please.
Yes, and I think that's when we see Bronson, and all that bullshit. And then if you go earlier in the night where Bronson maybe takes out Roman can't come to save Jay, and Jay's by himself against everybody, and Seth wins with the shenanigans. But I don't see a way that Seth is leaving Paris without the belt still. I got Seth Rollins retaining here.
Yep, 100%. And now that you say that, it is 100% going to be on the ESPN card. CM Punk, because everybody knows him, versus LA Knight, because he has like that worldwide like look.
Yep.
That is 100%.
And then you can get Seth versus Jay one-on-one for the title on that ESPN card. You can do Roman and Bronson again, or you could do Roman and Braun, which they've been building.
Brock is going to be main event.
Cena Brock is going to main event.
By the way, fuck Brock, and the reason that card is happening, obviously, is going up against All Out, so that's annoying. But real quick, that card is going to be fucking insane.
Oh,
by the way, it's going to be absurd. That card.
Listen. That show's going to rule. They're going to set that show up.
That might be one. That might. I'm not kidding. And I guess WrestleMania Night 2's main event was fucking garbage, but that might be a better show than WrestleMania this year. That might be the best wrestling show of the year.
I think I thought SummerSlam was good, but I besides the end. No, but I agree. I think that they are going to try, because it's going up directly against All Out. They are going to do everything in their power to make that as big a show as they can. I could care less about what the main event is going to be. Now, okay, let me ask you this.
I'm fascinated about who wins that. Fascinated.
It's Cena.
Yeah,
right?
But like, it's going to be tough to say this, but we don't have to do this every time. Everybody knows how we feel. So we'll put that in our back pocket so everybody fucking knows. If you want to call us pieces of shit, there's plenty of reasons to call us.
Look, we have to look at if we're objectively talking about the shit, we got to objectively talk. Like, I don't mention it. Logan Paul, Brock Lesnar, not good human beings. Not great human beings.
But we can't just say that every single time.
We can't just skip. Yeah, we have to talk about what it is.
But we'll talk about that, but weirdly, not that long, by the way. Our preview.
No, like 3 weeks.
Yeah. But real quick, you're not fascinated. You don't. There's never not a chance that Brock Lesnar wins a match. There's never just a 0% chance he wins a match when he's in it.
No, but I think this one is not. I don't. But 10% maybe.
Here's the better thing. Do you think we see him after that?
I think we're seeing him on Sunday.
After the match, after a Cena match, I mean. I think we'll see him Sunday too, for the record.
Okay. No, not ever. I think he'll be in the Rumble in Saudi.
Okay, I was gonna say, so you think like Rumble or something? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it is in Saudi, right? He might win
Saudi. They're gonna fucking. Yeah, I wouldn't be shocked.
He might fucking win it.
But like, listen, Brock Lesnar is showing up in that Royal Rumble in Saudi. Of course he is.
And Brock Lesnar, by the way, I would say there's a 70% chance he's there on Sunday, if not higher. I
will say this. If for some reason John Cena and Logan Paul ends up being the main event of that show,
we know why.
1,000% that show is ending with John Cena getting suplexed after suplex after suplex after suplex by Brock Lesnar. 1,000%.
Do you think there's a chance that kicks off the show and it still happens? Because Brock likes to get in the fuck out.
Could.
How many times has Brock started off a show and just had a 10-minute match and then left the state?
See you later.
Before the show.
Yeah.
And by the way, again, piece of shit, he has an unbelievable life. That guy gets paid millions of dollars to do one thing, and he gets to call the shots on the one thing he does.
Yeah. Shows up, goes home, doesn't have to stay, doesn't have to follow the rules of all the other, just whatever.
He doesn't have to follow the rules of the law, apparently, either, by the way, which is...
Well, you know.
Insane, but
Yeah.
shout out to Sable, by the way. Just
yeah, they're still married, huh?
Don't know why.
Why isn't she a Hall of Famer? Can we
She's
talk
not.
about that? She wasn't a great wrestler, but in the
Who gives a
90s,
fuck? How many good wrestlers are in the Hall of Fame?
Yeah, like in the 90s, she was like, all right, so you had, and listen, we're not going to talk about what currently, but in the early to mid 90s, you had Sunny, right? Sunny was like the it girl of WWE. Well, I'm saying, yes, that's why I was like, we're not going to talk about current. I'm talking back then. She was like the it girl, right?
God bless Sunny back in the day too.
Oh boy, that's an all-time. That's a Mount Rushmore right there.
Oh shit!
Little 11-year-old me, I was like, holy, what is this? They make them like that? They make them like that?
Yeah, right. I was like, that's a human.
Like, that's a human being. What is this?
Yeah.
But she was like the it girl.
Yes.
Then she kind of she left a little bit.
Yeah.
And Sable
was
quickly,
the it girl, by the way.
Yes, very quickly became like, holy shit, this is the top woman in the everything.
Still might be.
Not in the Hall of Fame. Very shocking. How? Weird.
I hope she's having a lovely evening tonight.
Yeah. Don't let Brock hear that.
He'll be all right. I'll just.
He would kill us.
I'm not gonna.
He would absolutely murder us both. He would murder us
without doing much.
It would take 2 seconds. It would take 2 seconds for him to dismantle me.
I don't ever want to do this again, but
I'm pretty sure if I took up one punch, I would die from him.
Oh yeah, easily. He's maybe my top. This would be like a, what do they call, like when like you do a football podcast and like it's in the middle of summer, you're just trying to fill time. This might be like a lull, like in between the Rumble and WrestleMania thing for us. Like an all-time your specific list of I wish this person wasn't a piece of shit. He might be my number one.
I mean, he's up there.
I fucking love that guy.
Oh yeah, dude. Listen, again,
fuck.
It's awful. It's awful.
And you can separate it. Like we'll talk about it, and we're not like people that will end a show or whatever. But like I can never like glaze him again.
No, you can't.
I don't want to either. I'm not saying like I'm not going to do it for the show. Like I don't want to either.
You just said you loved him.
I loved. With a D at the end.
Past tense. Although love.
Correct.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I do a show called
I can separate it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead. I do a show called Between Two Beards over on Love Wrestling, and we had a couple people on last night talking. Yes, the flagship of Love Wrestling, talking about Clash, and one of them said the same thing. He not about Brock, but about Logan Paul, because we're talking, and he said, he goes, "Listen, not a good dude. Prerequisite. Yeah." He goes. And then the next sentence he said is, I fucking adore Logan Paul. Like that guy, he said.
By the way, he's not the same level of piece of shit as Brock Lesnar.
No, different.
Much different level.
But like, he was like, he gets it. He knows how to be a heel.
He gets the wrestling business for sure.
He was like, he goes, honest to God, he's arguably the best heel in the company at being just a straight up dickhead heel. And he knows it, and he leans into it, and he's the athletic. He's like, I fucking love him. He's so good.
I can separate it a bit for him because his like biggest like quote unquote mistake, he was like 18 and just did something really fucking stupid.
Yeah, it was super young.
Like if we lived our lives on the internet at 18, like would we be here right now? Like, like you know what I mean? Like.
I guess
it's inexcusable. Like he should be held against. It should be held against him. I'm not.
Of course.
But like, you can't talk about him and like Vince and shit in the same breath. Like that's not even close to being the same type of person.
Two different scenarios.
I feel more okay talking good about Logan Paul than I would Vince or Brock.
Yeah. But yeah, I do agree with you. I think they're gonna try. Look, they're gonna try their best to get nobody to watch All Out. That's what they're gonna do.
I think, by the way, unfortunately, and you will be on, spoiler alert, we will be doing, allegedly, a ratings battle, JPJ, on that. Who's the real watch-along king, you or Josh?
Well, I think the WWE is going to, I think WWE will always dictate
they might be doing a good,
AEW.
Not good like I care, I think they might succeed in their goal.
Yes, listen. WWE is always going to have more people watching. Like there are going to be more people that watch WrestlePalooza than All Out. That's just a natural thing that's going to happen. It's WWE for crying out loud. I think, and again, maybe I'm biased because I'm an AEW. I love both, obviously, but like I'm an AEW guy, and I'm really pissed off about this shit. Like it really bothers me.
Because you still love WWE, so you still would like to watch that card as well.
Yeah, exactly. And I just think it's petty and fucking.
Oh yeah, of course.
I think this makes them look like
it's so unnecessary.
I think this makes them look bad. To be honest, I think it does.
Yeah, I don't think they give a fuck though, but they do.
No, exactly. It's not going to matter in their wallets, and that's all they care about.
Mm-hmm.
But to me, I think this makes them look better. It makes them look like for a company.
Yes, this is exactly what I was going to say.
About AEW, you sure fucking do.
Because didn't Triple H use the term like years ago? By the way, it wasn't recent, like Bush League or whatever.
No, what was the?
You know what I mean though.
Pissant
company, yes. T-shirt, Pissant T-shirt company. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Then, like, obviously WWE is a much bigger. Like, this is not a conversation. If even the biggest AEW shill, if you get like them in like a room and they're speaking honest, they fucking know what the case is. You're making yourself seem like a Pissant T-shirt company though, that you keep doing this petty fucking bullshit.
Yes, and that's
AEW is not a pissant company, but I'm just using their words against them. Like, if you think they're a pissant company, why do you keep trying to knock the viewers out of the pissant company?
100%. So that is where I'm kind of like,
and it sucks because you can have both shows on, but you're not going to be able to watch them both attentively. Like, it's impossible. You'll probably have the WWE show on, I'm sure, but you're not going to be able to give it your full attention like you'd want to.
100%. But all right, so that is Clash in Paris. Again, I think regardless of kind of the predictableness of it, it should be a good show. I think it should be a fun show. The thing about this is the crowd, and we're already seeing the clip. We're already seeing the clips of SmackDown now. The Paris crowd is going to be one of, if not the main character of this show. Yeah. And I'm very intrigued to see how they do with Cena. Like the flowers that John Cena is going to get during that match is going to be. I'm expecting song and dance. Like, I think they're going to be going nuts for Cena. I really do.
Some ass shaking.
Yeah, I think so. All right, let's kind of transition over to sports and a giant week in the NFL, CJ. Obviously, the biggest news of the week, Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift are engaged.
That's true.
Anybody who's actually mad about that, you're a fucking loser. If you're actually mad about that, you are a loser. Who gives a shit? I find it very weird how people get actually mad about that. It literally has nothing to do with anything.
No. There's so many things. Like it's the same people that are like, they care about, like, they don't like gay people. They don't like, why do you care so much who other people are sleeping with and dating and living their lives with? Like, why do you give a fuck? Why do you care?
It makes no sense.
Is it because you don't sleep next to anybody? Is that what the problem is?
I mean, there's more of a problem than that. But it's just, it's very bizarre. It's very bizarre. But good for them. They were at the Cincinnati Bearcats game last night with
and
Mahomes.
They lost so good.
It was at the Chiefs Stadium. But like all the Chiefs were there. Mahomes was there. Kelce and T Swift were there. They were all there. And Cincinnati lost right in front of the Travis Kelce. I'm sure he was like, there's my alma mater.
I'm very happy for the personal life. I want nothing but misery when they touch football field. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Please.
And then, Patrick Mahomes Jr., the quarterback, Raiola there, he did play like horrific.
He stinks. He stinks. By the way.
He carries himself like he's the shit, let me tell you. But the real big news in the NFL is yesterday, a blockbuster trade. Out of nowhere. Well, maybe not out of nowhere, but a blockbuster trade. The Dallas Cowboys traded Micah Parsons to the Green Bay Packers, who then immediately signed him to a 4-year, $188 million deal. Over $100 million guaranteed on that deal for Micah. Mm-hmm. And the Green Bay Packers traded back 2 first-round picks to the Cowboys and defensive tackle Kenny Clark, who's a good player. He's a good player. Big trade. And then Jerry Jones spent 45 minutes on a press conference calling him Michael and saying that they are somehow better. They'll be better at stopping the run. Yeah, but Breslow actually was proven to be right.
I don't know that he was. Like, that team could still use Rafael Devers in the line.
Oh, for
Let's
sure.
not get stupid here.
For sure. Well, but again, I think it was more of a vibe thing, man. I don't think they would be.
But you can't say that because they went on an 8-game losing streak right after the trade.
Yeah, but I think, well, looking at it now, they did that so Roman Anthony could play every day. Because when he first came up and Devers was here, he was DHing. He wasn't playing every day.
You can fit a 30 home run guy bat in your fucking lineup.
Oh, look,
so I'll take Devers.
I'm not upset about the trade. I'm upset about the return, always and forever.
And by the way, they hate Kyle Harrison. He's done. They're already done with him.
Yeah.
This totally news means they fucking hate Kyle Harrison.
But he's been pitching good, though. I don't think they do. I just think they...
I think they do.
I don't know. We'll see. You know who I hate? Jordan Hicks. But
he's a really... I'm so happy he's on the books for 2 more years for you guys. I'm very happy.
24 million over the next 2 years.
Hey, great player. He's just be a model. Just stop playing baseball.
I was gonna say he's easy on the eyes. The ladies.
You don't need to do this. You don't need to do that.
Yeah.
You don't need to play baseball.
Around here, he's the talk of the lady. The Boston.
I think he would be anywhere he is.
They dig him. They dig him. But yes, no. Micah Parsons traded to the Green Bay Packers. We just did our NFL preview last week with our playoff team. That screws me up, CJ. I had the Cowboys making a deep run to the divisional round. Not anymore. Not anymore. Damn it. I had the Packers in the playoffs. I think they'll stay there. But now I could see them being a lot better now. They got Micah Parsons, ridiculous, one of the best defenders in the league.
Yeah, their secondary, I think they might be calling one of us soon to come play corner.
Their secondary's not going to matter if they got Micah Parsons blowing shit up every play. You know?
You don't think, this is not likely. I'd put like a 8% chance on it, but you don't think there's a chance he kind of seems like the guy that might get fat, not literally fat, but like fat and happy after he got his money? He seems like he has that vibe a little bit.
Maybe.
And again, I don't think it's likely a maximum 10% chance of putting on it, but like he does seem like he could be that kind of guy.
Potentially.
Like, why did he hate Dallas? He's making it like seem like he was like in fucking hell. I don't think it was that bad, buddy. I don't think it was that bad.
I don't think it was that bad, but maybe he just didn't want to play for Jerry Jones.
Well, please.
But everything happened so quickly because Jerry Jones came out and said that there was a contract on the table. And then all of a sudden, Micah Parsons' agent got involved, and Jerry Jones, historically and very well known, does not deal with agents. He works with the player. No. He wants to work with the player, does not want agents involved.
Yep.
And Micah Parsons got to a point where his agent said, that's not going to work for us. We want a little bit more money. And apparently Jerry Jones, with his ego, was like, fuck you, I'm just going to trade you.
And Jerry claims that he had more guaranteed money on the table than the Packers deal.
Okay. I mean, I don't really know what the issue is there, but that we're talking that guy's one of the few game changers on the defensive side of the football, and he's going from Dallas to a team that won 11 games last year without him and was a playoff team last year. Now you add him on that defense. I mean, they have to improve with that if he stays healthy. I know injuries have been a concern a little bit, but man. I mean, that's a huge trade. That's a huge trade. A week before the season. Yeah.
Well, yeah, because the Cowboys play in the opening day game, so he was about to play a week from yesterday.
Yep. So they opened the season on the road in Philly. So probably going to lose by 30 now, I would guess.
When you said the breaking news, the biggest news of the week, I was sure you're talking about the Patriots' new beautiful uniforms. I thought for sure.
You like
program? I have already waited. I've already signed up for the pre-order on the 4th of September, 10th of September. Excuse me.
Fair.
They've grown on me immensely.
I don't hate them, but I don't love them. Kind of in the middle.
We have the most plain jerseys ever, and they're the same every year. That I was just horny for anything different.
The first time I saw it, I was like, "Is that the Colts?"
Why? That's a completely different blue than the Colts.
Or I thought like the mid-2010s Chargers, like Phillip Rivers Chargers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Antonio Gates Chargers. You see that?
I love it. Yeah, I love it though. I think it's wonderful.
I like the vibe. I like the New England, the NE logo.
I like the 3D NE. Yeah.
Yes, I like the fisherman, like the ode to the fisherman. And
do you like the 6 stars to the New England?
All right, here's my thing, CJ. Okay,
oh, here we go. The New England debate. No. I know where this is going.
No. I'm not going there. That's fine.
Oh, okay. All right.
My thing is, release the new uniforms. I don't need a fucking 2-page soliloquy.
Every team did it, by the way. This is a Nike thing. This is not the Patriots
team. I know.
Yeah,
but I just don't need it. Oh, the stars represent. Just fucking release the uniform.
But yeah, I thought it was too. And then I saw the other teams, and it was Nike. It's not this. Then luckily, every team had the exact same garbage.
Oh,
just all white with a gray number. Who gives a fuck?
They're easily the best ones.
That is the stupidest thing I've ever heard you say on this podcast.
I would say they are easily the cleanest looking jerseys.
If the Niners didn't have a gold face mask, the logo, the numbers on that Niners jersey make me severely aroused.
I don't hate the Dolphins.
I think that's the worst one.
Really?
Yeah.
The Jets went all black, so the Jets got all black.
Technically it's not. It's all very, very dark green.
Oh, so it's a dark
if you look
green.
closely.
It looks black in the photos.
It does.
The Seahawks kind of look. That one's all right.
It looks like a college football.
It looks like a rejected Oregon jersey.
Oregon, yes.
That's how that was my vibe when I first saw it. It says that looks like the 98th uniform for Oregon. That were like, nah. Yeah. And the Seahawks were like, you know what? Yeah, we'll do it.
Yeah.
Who else was it? Was it the Rams? No. Who else?
It was NFC West and AFC East. So Patriots, Bills, Dolphins, Jets, and Rams, Seahawks, Niners, Cardinals.
Yeah, the Cardinals were kind of.
It's just white with like sprinkles on them.
It looks like a Vice golf ball.
Yeah.
You ever seen a Vice golf ball?
Yeah.
Like with a sprinkled red, like
with
it looks
like little red
flakes
on them.
Black, like flakes and stuff. It kind of has that vibe. Yeah. But so new uniforms, that's great. They're going to wear those against the Jets, right, on the rivalry game?
Yeah, we wear them against the Jets, but they don't wear them against each other, which is stupid. Like the Bills wear theirs against us.
Oh, the Jets are going to be wearing them. Yes, I knew
against
that.
Like the Dolphins.
But then the Dolphins will wear them against somebody else.
Against the Bills. I think the Dolphins wear them against the Bills. The Bills wear them against us. We wear them against the Jets. The Jets wear them against the Dolphins.
I get it.
I think they should just wear them against each other.
So what, next year? Yeah, why don't you just have a showcase?
Yeah, next year is the
It'll be two different divisions.
It's the NFC South and the AFC North, maybe?
All right, fair enough.
Because I think they go east, west, north, south.
Yeah, that would make sense.
So I'm pretty sure it's the guy. Remember the Panthers tweeted something like they tweeted out like a fucking countdown like next year or that day. I was like, come on.
Yeah.
I guess if you're a Panthers fan though, you might as well look forward to something, I guess.
Yeah.
But
yeah. All right. We gotta talk about our Patriots.
It's time to talk about some very odd moves that happened about an hour before this podcast began.
Well, they started a couple days ago.
But today might be the weirdest one.
Yeah, I don't disagree. Okay.
I get the logic with other ones, even if I don't agree with it, but I do not understand a single thing about this one.
So, okay.
By the way, the 53-man roster cutdowns happened is what we're about to talk about.
Yes. So that happened when the cutdown day happened, which was Wednesday at 4.
Wednesday. That was Wednesday.
Wednesday at 4. We didn't really cut. Cole Strange was like the biggest name that we cut at that moment.
Mm-hmm.
Then all of a sudden, the next day, it comes out that Javon Baker, who was a 4th-round draft pick last year, he was cut. I personally believe that if Jalen Polk didn't get injured, he would have been gone too.
Yes, correct.
And Kendrick Bourne.
Why did they put him on the fucking roster? No, they got released. He didn't get traded.
Oh, that's right. They released. Yeah, they released him.
But
it came out that he requested his release.
Yeah, but why put them on the initial roster? Just cut him right away and save a Cole Strange. Just get another body on the line or something. What are we doing?
But
not that I love Cole Strange, but
no. But here's my thing. Are you mean to tell me that Kendrick Bourne is not one of your best 53? Have you looked at the bottom third of our roster? It's dog shit.
Oh, see, we're going to disagree on this. I don't give a fuck that he got cut.
No, I don't care either. I'm just saying he's a team that is not that great should not be cutting, because this to me ties into Peppers today, because the big news out of New England is today.
Literally an hour before we recorded this.
Yes, we released safety Jabril Peppers, who was a captain one of the solid players in our secondary. Not a great individual.
It's not like we're deep at that position, by the way.
But that's my thing. Like, I feel like, and I get it, there's a lot of hype around the Patriots. We should be better. I get it, blah, blah, blah. There are some CJ is higher on them than I am. I think we'll be better, but not, I just feel like we do not have the caliber of a roster that we should be getting rid of good players.
I disagree at receiver. No, listen, I don't know about the caliber, but I want other guys playing over Kendrick Bourne is my point.
That's fine, but if you're keeping 7 receivers...
They didn't end up...
Well, they have 6 now, though.
Yeah.
I feel like... I don't know.
6 is my perfect number for a receiver.
Yeah, I agree. You should have 6. But so you have what? You have Diggs,
Kyle
Williams,
Kyle, Chisholm.
Yeah.
Polka doesn't count because he's on the IR. Hollins and
it should be Bourne.
Booty. No, Booty.
Oh,
no.
I like Booty.
Who is Bourne better of, or do you want to have him to have snaps over out of that group? I don't know one. There's not one.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, to me, it was just weird. I'm just like, again,
The weird thing for me is why would he even on the roster then?
Yeah, it doesn't, like, why would you not cut them on the cut down day, but then you just cut them the next, like, it doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, because, again, I don't care that he's cut, and I'm not a huge, like, Cole Strange guy or DeMontre Jacobs guy, but the positions you really need is offensive line right now. Why not just keep another body that is at least, like, somewhat an NFL caliber-ish player, even if it's a backup? Cole Strange and DeMontre Jacobs have proven to at least be good enough to be a backup NFL player. You can't keep them over Kendrick Bourne if you plan on cutting him the next day. Your logic is absolutely what I feel about the offensive line. Your especially interior, is not good enough where you can just start tossing NFL-ish caliber players to the side.
Yeah. I mean, I feel that about listen, if you look at the last 10 to 12 names, if you're looking like numbers 53 through 41, not great, dude. Not great.
No.
Not great. And I just feel like Jabril Peppers
is
better than those guys.
And who the fuck? We're starting Jalen Hawkins, who's been a special teamer since he's been in the league, and a rookie 4th-round pick, Craig Woodson, because they hate Kyle. They want Kyle Duggar to die. I don't mind Craig Woodson starting, but I thought it was going to be Woodson and Peppers with Duggar being the fucking like rotational guy. Yeah. Not Duggar's going to have to like start now probably with Woodson. I'm not starting Jalen Hawkins. I'm sorry.
I would agree.
Again, receiver, you're not high. You don't have a Jamar Chase or Justin Jefferson, but you're weirdly like very deep in terms of like number 3 and 4 receivers. You have about 8 of those. And Kendrick Bourne was just another one, so I'm fine. You're cutting him, but you don't have 6 young players that you love at safety like you do at receiver.
Yeah. It's very bizarre.
And they made it very clear that it's not a legal relapse either. It has nothing to do with that. It's just a straight up roster decision.
My thought process has to, and again, we have $60 million in cap room, so I don't know why we're haggling. But my thought is, like, he was somebody who was re-signed last year before Vrabel got here. Like, I know Elliot Wolf is still here.
It's Vrabel and what's his buddy Ryan Cowden he brought over?
Ryan Cowden.
Who's like really the fucking guy. Fuck Elliot Wolf.
Yes. So to me, when I see people like Kendrick Bourne get cut, I see this move with Peppers.
It's just clearing it out still.
That's what I feel like. I feel like Vrabel's like, I wouldn't have gave him that contract. I don't want him here.
Well, I brought this up to Taylor Kylos from CLNS when he tweeted out like why he thought Peppers got cut. I think it's precisely that reason. The only thing I can think of is he is, by the way, the last captain from last season on the roster.
Yeah. So I just think that they're trying to completely remove the
hierarchy,
whatever, from
the leaders or
that's what I think.
But I also think it's either that or maybe that also coupled with they couldn't find a trade partner for Duggar, and they decided to cut Peppers because it's roughly the same money ish. Because they like Duggar maybe more than Peppers.
Yeah,
I guess they don't love Duggar, obviously.
Yeah.
But you don't have to like him more than somebody else, I guess. But Really was just baffling. I didn't mind I thought the timing of the Kendrick Bourne and Javon Baker releases was weird, and it tells you Javon Baker fucking said "fuck you" because he chose to go to the Eagles over us in the practice squad.
Wait, what do you mean? We
offered him more practice. We offered him the maximum you can offer for a practice squad. He took less money to go to the Eagles practice squad.
Hey, listen.
So,
yeah, let's see if he'll be making people. What do you say? What do you say when you're drafted? I'm going to make people in wheelchairs stand up. Not so much, buddy.
Yes.
Not so much.
He's made people in wheelchairs going to graves, if anything.
I was gonna say you're gonna be wheeling those people in the wheelchairs.
Yeah, new job, yeah.
Yeah, work. But did you? Okay, this has nothing to do with anything. But did you hear what Mo Lewis? So, okay, remember Mo Lewis, the guy that made the hit on Drew Bledsoe?
Drew Bledsoe hit it. Thank you, Mo Lewis. Big fan, by the way.
Correct. So there was an article that came out yesterday on ESPN.
I did not see it.
Mo Lewis broke his long media silence. He's going to be doing, and there's going to be a soon-to-release book coming out.
Okay.
And in the book, he said that Bledsoe, not him, deserves the blame for what happened on that hit. So, I don't know. So Bledsoe was hit so hard that it sheared a blood vessel in his chest, and he nearly died in the ambulance, creating an opportunity for Tom Brady to take the field, and he never looked back. So this is the quote by Mo Lewis. It says,
Bledsoe, is this a CTE thing?
I have no idea. Bledsoe just signed a $100 million deal to be what type of quarterback? A passing quarterback, correct? Lewis says, this is in the Brady versus Belichick book. This is where he was asked. So he says, a passing quarterback, correct? Had he not got outside the pocket and ran with the ball, would we be talking about this? Who caused the event? The person with the ball. Now he's doing what he didn't sign up for. He signed up to be a passing quarterback. What do? I stop the people with the ball. It's just another play for me, but it's a different play for him. It's really irrelevant to me. It's really irrelevant to me, said Lewis, alluding to the fallout from his hit. It was just another play to me. To you all, it's a big game-changing, history-changing play. I've never gone back to watch the play. If people want to talk about it, I don't hide from it, but it has no importance to me whatsoever. I'm not trying to be an asshole. I'm on the field. I'm not a doctor. I don't know the severity of that hit. It was just another hit. I'm a linebacker. I make tackles. I do not gauge how hard or how soft I hit a person. What you're trying to do is make me see the future after the hit. I'm telling you, I'm not looking down the line. I'm just trying to stop him from getting a first down, period. He was the guy that actually started Tom Brady's career. That's all. It doesn't matter at all. I read that last night, and I was like, fuck.
Younger people are non-Patriots fans. Mo Lewis was a linebacker for the Jets and absolutely crushed Drew Bledsoe in 2001 season. Drew Bledsoe was just trying to scramble out of bounds like a 2-yard gain, and Mo Lewis just fucking crushed him, got a penalty, and then Bledsoe, as you heard, just popped a blood vessel in his chest and didn't return Brady won the job as he was the backup. Who did he beat out? It wasn't Rohan Davey. Rohan Davey was thereafter. Who the hell did he beat out for the backup show?
Damon Heward, maybe?
Maybe.
Something like that?
But whoever, he beat out somebody as a 6th round, again, last pick of the 6th round, pick 199. So Mo Lewis crushed Drew Bledsoe, and I think it was like week 2. It was very early in the season. And this is like 2 games. It was Drew Bledsoe just became the highest paid quarterback in NFL history at that point. By the way, he was the first pick in the 97 draft, 98 draft, 96 draft, 95, whatever the fuck it was, 93. Okay, excuse me. But he signed the biggest deal in NFL history for a quarterback, and
$100 million at the time. Yeah. That was the biggest deal.
Yep. And then Brady came in, stayed in because Belichick liked what he saw, and the Patriots kept winning. Although they did lose to the Colts about 40 in like 2 weeks later. And then Brady got hurt in the AFC divisional round or championship game against the Steelers. Bledsoe came in, scored the game-winning touchdown, and then what the controversial decision was there is they went back to Brady for the Super Bowl. And then Patriots won against the greatest show on turf, of course. And thank you. So the joke around New England is thank you. Like everybody loves Mo Lewis because he caused Tom Brady to be the starting quarterback of the Patriots. Just for people but that has to be a CT, I would say.
I don't know. I don't get it. I just saw that and I was like, all right. What the fuck? I was like, this. I will say up here on the local level, this Brady versus Belichick book is getting kind of the press this last week or so.
Yes,
because apparently it dives into some more of what the hell was going on. Well,
also it's just football season starting, and Belichick's new gig at North Carolina, so it's kind of coming back around again.
I'm excited to see how that looks on Monday night, man. I
think they're gonna be a borderline playoff team out of nowhere, or they're gonna win 2 games. I think it's one or the other.
Yeah. All right, let's transition over to baseball before we get out of here.
Well, I gotta have an LSU minute here.
Yes, I was gonna say yes. Before we do that, we're talking football. College football started last weekend, but this weekend is the first real
in a couple of hours as you're watching this.
Yes. And CJ is a diehard LSU fan, so I will give him his LSU moment and talk about other things to look forward to this weekend in college football. It's some massive games, but the floor is yours, my friend.
Well, it starts out about a few hours after you are watching this. Texas and Ohio State, number 1 versus number 3. As you said, you unfortunately can't watch because you're working, but I'm assuming you would definitely be glued if you were off watching that.
I'm probably having on my phone when I can.
Yeah, sure. That leads into Alabama at Florida State, which Florida State was absolute dog shit last year, but the name's still there, so you'll be interested in that. And you'd think they're going to win more than 2 games like they did last year. And Alabama is not Alabama, as they have been under Saban, obviously, killing the board there. And then that leads into my game, JPJ. The LSU Tigers, the Clemson Tigers, number 9 versus number 4. In Clemson, the fake Death Valley. They like to call their stadium Death Valley. Death Valley is in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. LSU has not won a 1 game since COVID was not a thing, JPJ.
They've lost week 1 every year?
Since 2020, yes. And that includes some ugly ones. Like, it's not just you're playing. We lost to USC last year. We lost to Florida State the 2 years before that. We lost to Mississippi State by about 2 touchdowns in that before Brian Kelly got here, of course. So Brian Kelly is anyway 0-3 as the LSU head coach on opening day, and this is on paper his toughest game on opening day. And as your buddy Pluggo is a Notre Dame fan, so he knows all about Brian Kelly in these big spots. I think, and he agreed with me, and he would know he's a Notre Dame fan. Obviously, Brian Kelly was coach there forever before he came here. This is, and I told you this before. Notre Dame has that rule where you have to have a certain GPA to so they can't just recruit anybody. They don't have trouble being talented, obviously, but they can't just recruit anybody like an LSU with Texas or Georgia, Alabama. So this is easy. He agreed. This is easily his most talented roster ever, not just with LSU. And this is his 4th year. I did give him some grace because Ed Orgeron left this team in an absolute fucking disaster. After the 2019 championship, it was just straight ass, if I'm being honest with you. It was so bad Jamar Chase sat out his last season here, so he didn't ruin his reputation. And then he still went number 5 in the draft after playing, I think, 1 game that season. But yeah, this is the Brian Kelly year. I've told you that before. This is the year I will be done with him. If we do not, we have to, we'll evaluate again. If Garrett Nussmeier blows his knee out, then we can reevaluate the things. But providing everybody relatively important stages, relatively healthy. If you have to make the playoffs, then we can evaluate who you play, what round you're in, stuff like that. But if we're not talking here in January, middle of December, that we're in the playoff, I don't know if they'll fire him because of how much money he's still doing. They say the best job in the world is being a fired college football coach because you get all your money. It doesn't matter if they owe you $100 million or $10 million. You get all your money. Yep. There's a reason these college coaches, like the big names, don't go right back into coaching the next year. They said, let me collect my $50 million over 2 years, go work it. I'll make another $2 million at ESPN or Fox, and then I'll go to an Alabama or an LSU when that gets open. It's a beautiful job, really. But yeah, this will be Brian Kelly's year for better or worse. There's not much else to say other than our problem is our offensive line, and I can't have a football team with a good offensive line. Apparently, I'm not allowed to do that.
Are you worried about the quarterback's health?
No, I think he's fine.
Knee?
No, I think he's all right.
Doesn't he have like severe knee tendonitis or some shit?
It's like a chronic thing that he's dealt with his whole life, so I think he's fine. But my problem is,
though.
Well, no, I prefer not to be there, but I don't think it'll affect him too much. But the offense, here's the thing. Again, not a Patriots thing. It's better than the Patriots. And our offensive line's problem is not talent. It's that they're starting so many young 4 and 5 stars at the same time. So they will be great. It's just you're playing. And by the way, Clemson in like these way too early mock drafts have 2 defensive line projected to go in the top 10 of the NFL draft.
Really?
TJ Parker and Peter Woods, a D tackle and an edge guy. And then they have a 5-star freshman. I don't know if he's going to be playing yet or not because they're so stacked there. I don't know if he's even going to find time. But yeah, so you're going to find out real quick if these 4 and 5-star young kids can play. Real fucking quick. They have the best weaponry in the country, though, the best quarterback in the country, at the very worst, like the second best. These are probably the 2 best quarterbacks in the country. And providing they both have years how we think they're going to do, they're going to be a Heisman Finals and probably the top 2 picks in the draft.
Over Arch?
I don't think Arch is going to come out either. But I think they're better than Arch, yeah. But I don't know. Yeah, it's just you're going to find out real quick how this LSU team is because this is our probably the best team we'll play all season. I mean, we still play the Alabamas, the fucking Floridas, the South Carolinas, like we always do. But this Clemson team's ranked number 4 in the country. They have all these. They're gonna have like probably 4 first-round picks, maybe 5. The quarterback, the 2D linemen, and maybe the kids come out of nowhere these days. Who the fuck knows? But yeah, it's gonna be our toughest game of the season, at least on paper, and it's week 1 with the youngest offensive line in the country. So. And a coach that a lot of people think can't win the big game, which I guess he's proven he can't yet. But is it weird that I almost makes you feel better because we're finally supposed to like just everybody assumes we're going to lose week 1 finally?
I mean, maybe. Like, would you be less upset if you lost week 1 because you're going against a top 5 team as opposed to the rest of the years?
I'm not gonna crash out if we lose because
you should still make the playoff.
Yeah, you can lose 2 in the SEC with how hard your schedule is. You might be able to lose 3 games to make the playoffs. Now with 12 teams, but
I mean,
it would be nice.
The reason because Bama missed it. That's why they were like, we got to. And
then Bama missed it again. And then Bama missed it anyway.
Yeah, I think Bama's going to have a bounce back year this year. I think DeBoer actually.
I think their quarterback is ass cheek pissed.
I don't know much about the players, but
horrendous.
I think DeBoer is a good coach. I expect him to eventually turn that around down there.
I think he's a good coach.
You can't replace. It's going to take time to replace a guy like Saban,
but I also think college football is very situational. I don't know if he's a good coach at Alabama.
It's fair.
Just like Brian Kelly, he hasn't proven to be a great coach at LSU. LSU, everybody thought of, and it's true, but they're the cool school. They have the cool uniforms. They have the great chants. They have that song "Suck That Tiger Dick, Bitch." Like that's amazing. Like they always have Lil Boosie and Lil Wayne and Shaq on the sideline. Like it's the cool school, you know what I mean? And then you have this fucking white fucking polo shirt wearing asshole coming from the north, just uncools it. You know what I mean? So I people don't think he's a great fit, and he hasn't proven to be an amazing. Like we're not trash by any means. Like a lot of schools would die to have 9 to 10 wins every single season, but when you're in LSU and Alabama, Texas, Georgia, that's not good enough. And as we record this, we just lost the number 1 receiver in the country yesterday in recruiting. He flipped to Tennessee. Fucking name one good Tennessee receiver in the NFL. Go ahead, I'll wait. It will be every 7 hours.
T. Higgins,
Clemson.
Oh damn, the orange. I saw the orange in my eyes.
Yeah. I could
wait. There's
I
not
could
one. There's not one.
I think the best is Jalen Hyatt.
That's not great.
Yeah, and he's not very good.
Who's the best Tennessee wide receiver ever?
In college or the NFL?
Like the best guy from Tennessee wide receiver that ended up being a pro.
I mean, a lot of them become pros. They're just not good pros.
Yeah.
Let me see. I can't think of one off the top of my head that's ever been very good. The best Tennessee wide receiver ever. Let's see.
Oh shit, Peerless Price. Remember him?
Yeah, I do. Stanley Morgan.
All right. He got paralyzed.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Right?
Yep.
Wasn't that a thing? Patriots.
I think so.
Raiders fucking paralyzed.
Yes, Patriots. Yeah.
And the.
But he's rated as the number 1 NFL.
That happened. That was before I was alive.
Yes.
That happened in a preseason game.
Yeah. Yep.
That was a preseason game against the Raiders, and he went over the middle for a pass, and he got fucking walloped, and he was paralyzed.
But real quick, Yeah, it is.
Brutal.
I think though the recruiting thing is me just kind of being facetious. It's very unlucky because last year we had the number one receiver in the country committed to Corian Moore, and he signs an NIL deal with Nike.
Oh,
and guess where he goes? Guess who calls his phone? If you had to guess.
Nike.
The Oregon Ducks, Mr. Phil, who owns Nike, is based in Portland, Oregon.
I was gonna say Oregon.
So he goes there. This kid name is Tristan Keys from Mississippi, number one receiver in the country. Flips to Tennessee. Do you want to guess why? He signs an NIL deal with Adidas 2 weeks before the season. 2 months before the season starts. Tennessee switches to Adidas from Nike.
What is
so
that?
You can probably guess. Yeah. But so we're Nike with the Corian Moore thing, but we're not Phil Knight, Oregon Nike. That's a different Nike. That's just a different world. And then, of course, we all know, and you don't follow it closely, but you've heard of the Bryce Underwood situation. Barstool Portnoy taking that motherfucker from me. Him and then the guy, like the richest guy in the world, is apparently a Michigan alum. I didn't fucking know that. I forgot his name. His wife is a diehard Michigan fan. She can name all the kids on the roster, like an 80-year-old white woman. And she lit the story. Portnoy told it after he left us and signed with Michigan. She literally told her husband, "Go get me this kid. We need to win another championship." You're muted.
Oh, dang. Sorry. That's crazy. Well, see, all right. This is where I have issue.
Yeah, the NIL is a little crazy in this.
This is where I have issue because the NIL.
And can it stop involving me? By the way, can we fucking get somebody?
This is where this is not what the NIL was intended to do. I'm sorry.
It was $12 million to a 7th. You can't tell me. And this is, I'm going to seem biased because I'm an LSU fan. That kid has publicly bashed Michigan's NFL development while he was committed to LSU. He had an interview. He was like, they were like, "Why'd you pick LSU over your hometown Michigan, or Alabama, whoever else is going after you?" And he's like, he named Joe Burrow, Jane Daniels, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, all the usual suspects. And he's like, and then he tells the interviewer, "Can you name me any good Michigan offensive players in the NFL?" And he's like, "No, I can't." And then 2 months later, he's like, "I've always wanted to stay home. I love Michigan." If you present a 17-year-old kid a $12 million check, I will leave LSU, and I'm an LSU fan. I will say, fuck LSU. I'll wear Alabama helmets all my fucking life.
Yeah, of course you would.
Never mind a 17-year-old. When you offer him $12 million to stay home with his friends, his family, and his girlfriend, yeah, I'll do that. I'll do whatever the fuck you want for $12 million, and I'm 29 years old.
Why didn't they do that in the first place?
Yeah, exactly, because they didn't fucking want him, and they didn't think they could get him. That's the problem. A lot of kids don't want to stay home for college.
They announced he's starting for them as well this year?
Yes, and I'm not going to lie. I don't compete, piece of shit. I've never preyed on an 18-year-old's downfall more in my life than I do on him. They play at Oklahoma week 2. I might buy a Jim Ross fucking Oklahoma Boomer Sooner fucking jersey.
Hell yeah. Get the cowboy hat.
Fuck that kid. Hat. Fuck them all. And you know what's the worst? And I don't want to I don't know about him, but
here we go.
It's the fucking parents.
Out right now.
It's the parents. It's the fucking parents. These little money grabbing bitches. That's all it is. They see their eyes light up. Well, they sell their kids out for their fucking happiness. Pieces of shit. Fuck them.
Well,
if Bryce Underwood's parents are watching this, fuck you. All right.
Well, listen. I'm pretty sure that his parents were driving his ass around the fucking country to go play football and AAU and all this shit and blah blah. Yeah, well,
they should still want their kid to be happy. If he is publicly said his dream is to leave his home and play at a real college like LSU, not fucking Michigan, the cheating fucks, then you should let him go do that.
Listen, I don't disagree, but maybe his dream changed once he was presented with a $12 million paycheck.
Yeah, okay, exactly. That's not your dream then.
Now he knows, hey, if I suck, I'm still good. Again, I hate the NIL, not because the kids deserve to be paid. The kids deserve to be paid.
Yes,
that's not why I hate the NIL. They deserve to be paid. Here's why I don't like the NIL. Boston College, we don't give a fuck about college sports up here, all right? But Boston College, last year, Billy O'Brien became the head coach of the Boston College Eagles, which is a good hire for the Boston College Eagles. He's a good coach.
Absolutely.
And we had a good quarterback, Thomas Castellanos, pretty decent dual
He'll be
threat.
starting against Florida State. For Florida State tomorrow.
Correct. So here's what happened. is Castellanos got injured earlier in the year, and then he played pretty shitty, and Bill O'Brien in the middle of the year made the decision, we're playing a different kid. And Castellanos, instead of what should be happening is you fucking work harder and get the job back.
Well, yeah.
Castellanos goes, all right, well, I'm going to the transfer portal, so I'm off the team. Fuck
by
you.
the way, and he said that because the other guy sucked, so they were about to put him back in. He was like, no, I'm good.
Yeah.
He's like, no.
I hate that shit.
He's like, actually, I won't come back in, actually.
And I've heard our Lord and Savior, Tom Brady, talk about this. What kind of... If you're a college football player at that level that wants to go to the pros, you're a limit. You need to go through adversity.
Well,
I need to know that
too.
you can handle shit as a quarterback.
As crazy as it is, if Bryce Underwood sucks,
somewhere else.
If Bryce Underwood sucks, he got his money and he will sit his ass in the portal next year and not think two fucks about it.
Of course, yeah, and that is not what this is supposed to be. Because that just gives these kids an excuse. Oh, well, it didn't work out for me. Guess I don't need to practice harder. Or guess I don't need to get better because I lost a job. Nah, fuck that. I'm just going to quit and go to an easier situation. Fuck you.
And by the way, by doing that, he's severely upgraded, by the way.
But, like, you know what I mean? Like, to me, if I'm a person in the NFL, and I'm
that's a character issue. Yeah.
That's a character issue to me. Oh, I'm quit. I'm just going to go over here where it's easier and people. So you're not going to fight for anything?
I don't want to glaze my boy here, but Garrett Nussmeier he was here when Joe Burrow was here, by the way, as freshman.
How old is this kid? 30?
No, so you get an extra year during COVID, and he was a redshirt because he didn't play his sophomore year or freshman year. So he got like 2 extra years. But anyway, he could have left when Joe Burrow was there. He could have left when Jaden Daniels was here. He got passed over for both of them. And he ends up being the top 5 passer in the league in the country last year. Now, if he has the same year, he could win the Heisman and be the first pick in the draft. That's exactly what you're saying. He's stuck here. He said, no, I committed here. I'm from Louisiana. I want to I know Joe Burrow's great. I know Jaden Daniels is great. 2 of the best quarterbacks in the NFL, by the way. I see who they develop. I see Jaden Daniels win the Heisman. I see Joe Burrow win the Heisman in the national championship. That's going to be me one day. And look at that. He's on the top 10 team in the country who has some of the best odds to win the championship. He's the odds-on favorite to win the Heisman and be the number 1 pick in the draft. That's what you want. That's why everybody loves him no matter how bad he's not bad, but I mean, he had games. He's like a gunslinger. He's one of those guys that will throw a pick or two, but like we still rock with him because of that. He could have just left and went to God knows where. You don't think he had Alabama and Tennessee and shit calling his fucking phone? Well, please. Alabama started a 5th-year senior that sucks dick tomorrow night. Like, they would be on their hands and knees for a Garrett Nussmeier. But he's stuck here. He sees the development. He sees everything. He's like, I'm going to end up being better in the long run, both on the field and money-wise. You see these shitty quarterbacks again, $45, $50 million a year.
Yep, they sure are.
Let's go to Michigan where he handled the ball off 97 times a game, and you know that is what it is.
Listen, you get that bag, bro. Get that bag.
He'll be in the portal next year.
Maybe, we'll see. All right, quickly, we'll move over to baseball real quick as we have. Well, your team has a big series this weekend. The best record in all of baseball in the National League. The Milwaukee Brewers are heading to Toronto for the weekend. A big series. Best record in the American League.
Can we introduce the team? You just glazed the Brewers. They're playing the best American League record as well. Please, so let's have some respect here, please.
I think my team might have something to say about that.
They literally don't have the best record in the American League. We do, so. There's nothing you can say about that. For at minimum the next 5 days, you literally can't say otherwise.
That is fair. That is fair. However, we've gone from being 7 games out to 3.5 games out in 9 days. So I will,
well, it's really 4 games out. We just have 1 less played than you. It's still 4 games for all intents and purposes.
Yeah, it's 3.5. It's 3.5.
But it's 4.
Yeah. We just need. I need the Brewers to sweep your asses.
I can't wait for the fucking no hitter. My LSU legend's about to put on you motherfuckers tonight.
Listen.
We
talked about it all. We talked about it off air and at the beginning. Paul Skeens is in town.
He's gonna shove it up your ass and down your throat simultaneously. I'm gonna fucking watch it naked. actually.
Yeah. Listen, I fully
Lathered
intend
up.
Paul Skeens. I fully intend Paul Skeens to dominate tonight because that's what he does.
Trolling aside, we need him out of there immediately.
Yeah, he should
I
come to the
would
Boston Red Sox.
I would jump off a bridge if he went to the Red Sox, but I'd weirdly rather him be on the Red Sox than the Pirates. Even though I'm a Blue Jays fan, just like I have too much respect for him and love for him because I'm an LSU fan. That like, can we get him on a real fucking team? Just a real. I don't care who it is. The Blue Jays, I'd pass out, but the Red Sox are at least a real baseball team.
Yeah, it's his second year. He's got to do the lumps. He'll go to a real team.
That team might be the worst in sports. The ownership, the worst in sports.
Yeah. But they have 3. So they just brought up Bubba Chandler, who's the number 1 pitcher, and then they have Jared Jones, who's out this year. But next year, they're going to be going into that season with 3 studs.
Well, and they have the number 1 prospect in baseball is not even up yet. Connor Ryan, or the fuck's Connor something.
Yeah.
Like how many top? If you suck long enough, I guess you get all these top prospects. Yeah, but
that's what the Orioles did.
Not one of them is going to get an extension. JPJ, by the way.
No,
not one.
Because
0
the
of them.
Owners are trash. They don't care about winning. They care about lining their.
And by the way, if they offered me a Roman Anthony Christian Campbell deal, I'm saying no. Fuck you. I have no interest in being here after my rookie deal expires. Fuck you.
Wait, you mean the Pirates?
Yes. If they offered me a Roman Anthony deal, I'm all right. Thank you.
What are you gonna do when Roman Anthony hits a leadoff home run tonight against Paul Skeens? The real question is, what am I gonna do?
You might not be available for the live stream. You might be dead.
I'm gonna streak. I'm gonna streak down my streak. Is what I'm gonna do.
There's a better chance he gets a no hit. Let's be honest.
No, the sheer
have you? And this is not like me talking shit. Yeah, I wouldn't either. I don't think you've ever watched him pitch for 9 innings, have you?
I have.
He's a different type of pitcher. He's different. He's even different than like Scoop. Like he's that.
Oh
different.
Yeah, no, he's the best guy. Yeah, there's no debate.
It's weird how good he is.
But on the Red
Sox, it also
side
helps how tall he is. Like it helps how big he is too. It just feels better.
Listen, all right, I get it. He's great, but I get it.
He would fit into the fat asses you're building, though.
Bro,
no, I'm saying the asses you guys are building. He has one of those.
If you're telling me that it was Skeens and Crochet, bro, I mean,
and if Toley's Toley, if you think what he's going to be,
Series. Bayo is good.
Bayo's your 4 at that point. Bayo would be your 4 at that point.
Bro, World Series, we're winning it all.
No, World Series, you might not lose a game.
Be ridiculous. But there is some excitement on the Red Sox side. Now, again, he is going against Paul Skeens.
You have to win the other 2 games at minimum in the series. You can't lose the Pirates with other people.
Which we should. The Pirates are terrible.
You should honestly win this game if you chase them out in like the 7th. You should probably
because the Red Sox, one of the things about the Red Sox is in all of Major League Baseball, they have the most runs scored between innings 7 and 9. So they score runs late. They are like
we have the most. I can't wait to play you guys because we have the most comebacks in the league. So it's just gonna be what we're just gonna be trying to give up runs in the first 7 innings. Both teams like, no, you score. No, you score. You score.
Well, here's the thing. The problem is, well, not the problem, but Aroldis Chapman has not let up a hit in a month.
If you told me he never gave up a hit this season, I would believe you, by the way. I know he has, but I would believe you if you said he didn't.
15 straight appearances without a base runner. 15. He has not given up a hit in a month.
He would fit right into a wrestling conversation of great that are pieces of shit.
Yes. Terrible.
He fits firmly in that conversation.
I'm not joking when I say this because we've had some good, Papelbon was good. This might be Folk was good. Uehara had that crazy
He's a Hall of Famer. You haven't had a Hall of Fame closer.
But the last couple years he was not as good as this. This is like
he was earlier. Like Reds and stuff.
Yeah. Oh yeah, early in it. This is the best year that I think I've ever seen. Yeah, that's not young, dude. He still throws 102.
I know. I'm saying it's impressive. I was like, what is he, 38, 37?
Yeah, he's an old man. Although if you see him, he's jacked as shit.
It's those like Latin American guys do not look 37, 38 when they're 37, 38.
Bro, this is the best season of a closer I've ever seen in my lifetime for the Reds.
It's probably like a top. Like if you look up statistically, it's probably not the best, but it's probably like top 5 or 10.
When he comes in, I have no doubt that the game is over. And now you have Whitlock in the 8th, who's been lights out for him. These guys are like, you get to the 8th inning, if we have a lead, it's over.
I weirdly think Crochet might be your biggest worry right now.
Yeah, I think they should do. I don't think they need a DL.
He needs
stint,
to do a
but
fake IL
skip
stint, I think.
I just skip a couple starts. Like in my opinion, I
he
would have
needs
held him. I would have had him pitch tonight. I would have had him skip the
instead of-
Orioles series, and then you imagine it was. Don't get me wrong, I'm excited about Tolley, but imagine tonight with Skeens and Crochet, bro. This desk would be 2 feet high, 2 feet higher than it is.
But yeah, no offense. You wish it was 2 feet high. That's
2 inch, 2 inches.
calm down. Yeah, okay,
But yeah, but you wouldn't be able to notice, but I would. But like if it was Crochet and Skeens tonight, I'd have no shirt on right now. And the nips would just be flying. That's what that would be.
I would love to just be staring at ass the whole time on the pitch.
My ass, because it'd be out.
Everybody's ass. It'd be ass everywhere. Everywhere would be ass. Okay.
I would be twerking a storm. I don't know how to, but I'd try. I give it a whirl.
It's all that matters.
Kyle Schwarber hit 4 home runs last night.
Second time this year it's happened. Nick Kurtz, of course.
Yep.
Former Red Sox.
Still the
Could
only
he be one again next year?
I thought obviously
you have too many outfielders though.
Well, he could play first base though. He played first base that year that he was here.
He hasn't done it since
first base.
DH maybe.
The real question is, put him at DH. He's gonna hit 45 bombs.
Although Breslow does hate a DH.
Okay.
Just saying. He's not gonna sign with the Sox. He'll be a great Blue Jay next year. He'll look great in that jersey.
Maybe. I like him. I like Schwarber. I think he was the one guy. I'm not talking about the trades, but I feel like he was the one guy that we let go that I thought still to this day I'm like we should have re-signed him. 100%.
He seems like such a Red Sox cult guy too.
Yeah,
you know?
he's just a goofball. Like you hear him talk and he's
the whole Schwabo every time he hits a home run. Dude. Yeah.
He's just prototypical. He's kind of he's not fat.
He's like a Mike Napoli. Like Mike Napoli.
Exactly. He's a chunky guy. He hits 50 bombs, just missiles.
And he doesn't react. He just runs the bases and goes to the dugout. Yeah. Doesn't care. He's like, okay. I got paid to hit home runs. Goodbye. Go to sleep.
He's kind of a goofball. Like I just
Yeah.
But, all right. So you got a 3-game series. This is
Mm-hmm.
Peralta's going tonight. Woodruff might be their best pitcher, but he's up. He's their 1.
No, Peralta's the best this year anyway.
What are you thinking? You think you guys? What do you think? You feeling
like?
Of course, Jesus Christ! Can I get a realistic take?
Listen, the Blue Jays are the team that they lose 2 out of 3 to the Pirates. They look like ass against the Royals, and then they sweep the Brewers. That's what they do.
You're lucky because the Brewers are actually experiencing injury issues. McGill's out for an extended period of time now.
He's not going to pitch anyway.
Yeah, but he's been the best closer in baseball. If there's a close game and you don't have the best closer in the National League, This is a Colby guarantee here, CJ guarantee. I'll use my government name, Colby, for this. This is how serious I am. There is a 0% chance the Toronto Blue Jays lose tonight as we're recording this Friday. So if you're listening this Saturday, I don't mean Saturday. I mean yesterday's game. 0% chance.
It's Bieber fever. We have the City Connects on, the beautiful black City Connects. Friday night in the 6th, JPJ. I would go as far as say this.
The Red Sox can be wearing the greens.
They are, yeah.
Sexy uniforms.
The Blue Jays have a better chance. Shane Bieber has a better chance to throw a no-hitter than the Blue Jays do to lose the game.
I think you very much underestimate the sheer low percentage of what it is to throw a no-hitter.
I know it's very low.
There has to be less than like a 2% chance.
Shane Bieber would win the Cy Young if it was still early in the season.
I like the Biebs. He would have been a guy if I was the Red Sox. I would have tried to have gone and gotten.
We gave up nothing for him.
The problem with Breslow was he was too focused on Joe Ryan, and he let Bieber go somewhere. He let Dylan Cease stay in San Diego. He was too. And don't get me wrong, Joe Ryan was the guy.
He'll be a Red Sox next year anyway.
But he was too hyper focused on trying to get Joe Ryan that he let other pitchers that would have actually helped us go somewhere.
Some are saying this is a totally debut, rehearsal to be a Twin next year.
Okay, I'm okay with that.
Joe Ryan's going to be a Red Sox, right?
I'm ready to see Toley's fat ass throw 100 miles an hour tonight.
No offense to him, but if you can get Joe Ryan for him, you'll pack his bags.
I would have still. Listen, I will say this now. I like the player. Seems like a great dude. I would have then, and I still would now trade Jarren Duran in a fucking second if it meant getting Joe Ryan.
What if they wanted Duran and Toley?
By all means, I would have signed. Okay. I would have done it. I wouldn't have even thought twice. I like Duran. I think he seems like, I mean, he called fucking started barking at a dude in the stands, looked like a fucking idiot again.
Well, and he said a very
ago.
atrocious word as well. A couple years ago.
Here's my thing with Duran. He has grown up because when he first came up, it was real bad. He had a gay slur, not good at all. But he was apologetic. He did the right things after. There were a couple of times in the field he did not hustle, and it was bad. And he got shit on, and he's been very open about how that whole stuff made. He talked about thinking about committing, bad stuff, not being around anymore.
To himself, by the way, not to other people.
Yes, to himself.
Yeah.
And the fact that he had the courage to be open about that in that documentary on Netflix, and that's not easy, and I feel for him, and that's a big-time deal, and he has grown, and he is what they seems to be a leader on this team. With that being said, I believe that when he then kind of does what he does a couple weeks ago, where he struck out in a big at-bat, a guy at Fenway was heckling him, which is his right to do. He fucking started yelling at the fan and swearing at you. You can't do that. And I feel like
you won't ever have to worry about that in Minnesota.
Yes. And I am an advocate. I am a strong advocate for mental health, clearly.
Yeah.
But around here, whenever Duran
as long as the chirping isn't getting disrespectful, like if it's just like you suck, you should have hit it, that's fine. You can say that shit.
But the thing with me is around here, when Duran does this, because this happens more than it should, a lot of people, when they go to defend Duran, they bring up, well, he battles this, and it's like, okay, but that doesn't give you an excuse to be a prick.
Like, you think he's the only one that?
Yes, like that. That is not a reason that that doesn't give you an excuse to be an asshole. And what he did to that fan, which all reports was the fan was, he didn't say anything inappropriate. He was just being a normal guy that was like, what the, you
get a hit.
You suck or get a hit. You struck out, you ass, or whatever he said.
He didn't say, I hope you die and your mother's a bitch or something crazy.
Like it was just normal. I'm bullying you because you got a bet, you can't, you just can't react that way. Like, especially if you're considered a leader.
Yeah.
I would have traded his ass. But
either way, trolling aside, homerism aside, at least not a big series for you, but a big night Friday.
Tonight's a big night, Skeens.
But the series isn't that big, but huge series for us.
You think
Beaver Fever.
Sweep, so,
Beaver Fever.
You don't think there's a chance the best team in all of baseball wins one game?
No. I said there's no chance they win tonight. Against
That's
Beaver.
Crazy with Peralta on the hill.
Peralta's
good.
We legitimately never strike out one time in the game. We put pressure on everybody.
You don't strike out?
Doesn't matter to me. No, never. Like by a mile, the least amount in the league.
Yeah, I knew that, but you don't strike. You at least probably have to have us strike out a game.
Well, I think we've struck out once this season, probably. Yeah, if I had to guess.
I would guess.
But no, that's the most annoying thing for a pitcher. Is the team's not going to chase, they're not going to strike out, they're going to run the bases well, they're not going to make any errors.
Yeah.
It's literally the same team playing each other. The Brewers, though, I mean, we have a couple of stars in Vlad, Bo Bichette, Shane Bieber now, I guess. Gausman's been in Cy Young contention before. But, the Brewers also don't have all these star-studded players. They just don't make mistakes. They don't run into outs. They play great defense. They get timely pitching. They don't strike out. It's the same teams playing each other, literally. So.
All right.
Chelsea.
On that front, like I said, 2 exciting weekends for our baseball teams. Yours has a lot more at stake. I think this is kind of fun.
I can't wait till the Blue Jays get swept and LSU loses tomorrow. That's going to be really fun for me, by the way.
Oh, I can't wait.
You might not see me on the next episode.
Because I love doing this show with you, but you got blinders on, bro.
I don't. I'm a very negative fan.
Doesn't sound like it.
Watching the games, you would understand.
The Patriots winning fucking 12 games. You got the Blue Jays sweeping the best team in baseball.
I have the Patriots winning 10 games.
You got LSU walking into the number 4 team in the country and just blowing them out.
2-point underdogs. Like, it's not like they're going to lose by 70.
No, but I mean, it's
none of those things are like an insane comment, by the way. The Patriots winning 10 games is not crazy. LSU beating Clemson is not crazy.
I would consider the Patriots 10 wins thing to be somewhat crazy.
Their over-under is 8.5. That's one game higher than if I took their over.
I think that's high. I think their over-under should have been about 6.5.
They're favored in 12 games this season.
I think some of those
Vegas
teams,
thinks I'm underselling them, if anything.
I think some of those teams are going to get better, just like the New England Patriots did.
Yeah, and the Patriots will also beat like a Bills or something for no fucking reason.
Yeah, I get it. Listen,
so it evens out.
Yeah, look at all I'm saying is that the reason we have a suck schedule is because we are part of the suck in the league.
A lot of the suck is gone, to be fair. Coaching staff wise. All of the coaching staff wise, all of it's gone.
Yes. The wide receivers still could suck.
I feel better about the depth. I don't feel great about the high-end talent. I feel great, actually, about the depth. Weirdly.
Offensive line still could suck.
No, I'm not too happy about that.
Not everybody on the line, but the
left tackle
line still could suck.
Left tackle, elite.
Yes.
Left tackle.
Now, and the report came out today.
Quarterback.
I don't think he sucks. I just need to see him make better decisions and win football games.
JPJ, by the way, is on record saying he wants Josh Dobbs to start by week 3.
That is not true. No, Tommy, we got Tommy Cutlets now, bro.
That's actually a good point. That's a good point.
Tommy Cutlets, bro.
That's a good point.
Are you kidding me?
That's a very good point.
Tommy
DeVito, week 5 starter? Who says no?
Oh, come on. Me, hopefully. We need Drake.
No, you fucking hate Drake May. You want us to trade him and go back into the draft next year.
I don't hate Drake May.
Yes, you do. You absolutely
hate
you hate Drake May.
No,
you told me that off record.
I know that is not true.
You said, hey, how good is your boy Nussmeier? Can you think we have a shot at him in the draft next year? That's what you asked me.
I do not hate Drake May. With that being said, I do think that he needs to prove, again, he makes bonehead decisions. We've talked about it.
I have placed a $100 bet on him to win MVP.
What were the odds?
Plus 14,000, I think.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
Here's my thing. Tell you right now. I'll go find my slip.
And then when it comes to the Patriots, now all of a sudden, Jabril Peppers, who was a leader of the secondary, gone.
I don't understand that one.
And I'm worried because a report came out today that said
plus 4,800.
Oh, that's good.
So $100 to win $4,800, $4,900.
I mean, I think it's damn near impossible that it would happen, but hey, you never know.
Impossible is crazy. He's Josh Allen. Josh Allen just won MVP, didn't he?
No. Yeah.
Who just won MVP last year?
Yeah, it took him 7 years to do that, by the way.
Yeah, he was way okay. First of all, I'm trolling a little bit. He's way better in college than Josh Allen was.
His first 3 years, he sucked.
Okay, but Drake May was way better in college than Josh Allen was.
Okay.
Oh, but that's my point though. So he came into the league better than Josh Allen did. That's inarguable, actually. That's actually inarguable.
Again, I'm not going to argue with you about Drake May every year. I'm just saying.
You hate him.
I don't hate him.
I have to argue. I have to. Someone has to defend him on this program.
You created that story. I do not hate him at all. Actually.
Someone has to defend him on this program. Allegedly, 2 Patriots fans. I'm only seeing one from what I'm hearing half the time, but that's okay. I think you want the Patriots to suck so you can shove it up my ass.
No, no.
What if they won 11 games? You gonna apologize?
No.
11. You're a piece of shit. Sorry.
Why would I apologize?
Because you call me a homer and a pink hat, but what if they do everything I've said?
I've never called you a pink hat.
Whatever you said, but what are you going to do if they are? And I was right the whole time.
Then I will be incredibly happy.
And I have been on record saying it's more about the schedule being ass than the Patriots being good, by the way.
Yes, but I also think you are not taking into account that the Patriots still might be ass.
There's no way they're ass. No way.
Yes, there
is. Hold on. What is ass to you, record-wise, real quick?
7 wins and under.
There's no chance they win 6 games. No shot. 0% chance.
Providing
Drake May health or something like crazy, obviously.
I tend to believe you. I think they will be 8-9 or 9-8. I think that'll be where they roam. But
what's their floor?
Again,
a fully healthy floor. You can't assume injuries.
I would say their floor is 5-11.
Oh my god!
I would probably give them 6-10 though. I mean,
their floor's
5-12. I'd probably give the floor 6-11.
Their floor is 8 wins. Floor is 8 wins.
No.
Floor is 8 wins.
Crazy talk.
What's the ceiling?
I think where you're at, probably 11 and 11.
The ceiling is 13, maybe 12.
Okay, first of all, you're talking about a team that won 4 games last year. That their ceiling.
You got to
would
stop
probably
talking about
be
last
a
year.
top 2 seed in the league.
You got to stop talking about last year. There's so much different shit
No,
happening.
they're not. If you look at the roster, they're not that much different.
They're very different. They have let's see if I had a guess without thinking about it, 6 new projected starters just on offense.
Okay, and how
Drake
many of
May
them
was
are
not a starter
actually
last year
good?
technically. Drake May,
He counts.
Travion Henderson, Stephon Diggs, Will Campbell, Morgan Moses. These are all upgrades on last year starters, week 1, by the way.
Yeah, but that doesn't necessarily mean that upgrades means good.
It means
Now,
better.
I think Drake May, again, I count him as he started.
I don't.
for his
He did not
fucking
start
8
week
weeks of the
1.
year.
Doesn't matter.
Please.
Last 9 weeks, by the way, not 8.
Drake May, well, he didn't start the last game of the year. Drake May
Fair.
should be better. Will Campbell, I think will be good, but that is because he's a rookie. That is still I need to see it in real time.
He won't be good, JPJ.
I know. Again, you're a homer. LSU.
I'm already asking him the arm length thing. I'm asking him his arm length for that gold jacket. That's why I'm asking the arm length.
Yeah. Best case
He's
scenario as a guard or as a tackle.
As a left tackle, please. He's going to be the highest paid left tackle in 3 seasons in the history of the league. Oh yeah,
not here.
Definitely here.
No, they will not pay him. We got.
Do
you know our owner?
crazy?
Do you know our owner? He's a
Doesn't
cheap
matter.
fuck.
It's a new regime, buddy.
Not the owner ain't new.
Paying people who have they supposed to pay that they haven't paid here?
Tom Brady.
Okay, he was 57 years old,
Won a
and
Super
that's because
Bowl.
we had a sociopathic coach. That doesn't
They
count.
just cut Jabril Peppers over $4.5 million.
He's a woman abuser and also not the best safety in the league.
Okay.
He's not great though. You act like we just cut Ed Reed.
He's on the secondary. He's besides the number 1 corner who might not start week 1 because of his injury.
Oh yes, he will. He'll be fun.
Oh yeah, you read the
The
report
plan.
today?
He's gonna
Yeah,
practice
okay.
one day. Practice
so.
one day.
I hope so because if he's not playing,
He's fine.
okay. Again,
The best corner in the league, by the way.
that I would.
Unfucking believable. This guy.
He's ridiculously good.
Nasty.
But if he ends up missing time because of this, that's 2 out of his first 3 years injuries.
Yeah, that's
Makes me
fair for
nervous.
it.
Makes me
It
nervous.
has nothing to do with the play.
No, he's insane.
His injuries might become an issue at some point.
But anyway, we got to get the hell out of here.
Patriots ceiling 13 wins. You've heard it here first on the Hive.
As the season goes and
Swarm.
CJ gets probably brutally put back to reality.
Yeah.
It's going to be a time on this show because I'm
But
going to sit here going, I told you.
This sports show 2 weeks from today, which would be the first game after the Patriots opening day game against the Raiders. If we won,
Which
if we have like a 31-7 win, JPJ. I might force mute him the whole show.
Well, I mean,
And I will share my screen and buy my Super Bowl fucking flights if that happens on the stream.
Listen, I personally think
so
we
ready for
should
it.
probably beat the Raiders.
We will beat the Raiders. The Raiders fucking suck. Please.
I like Pete Carroll.
People
I like
have to stop this Tom Brady thing. He doesn't care. Tom Brady does not care about this. He does not give a fuck.
He's on the field every day during practice.
If he's on the field, I will send you $500 for this game.
Tom Brady is
He can't legally be on the field.
He's the most competitive motherfucker that has ever played that sport. He is. He's gonna.
He's not even going to be in the state of Massachusetts for that game, right? You understand that? He's still working with Fox, by the way.
Yeah, I get
He'll be
it.
in
Like,
fucking Green Bay or some shit.
I'm just saying. I think first of all, I like Pete Carroll as a coach.
I don't.
I think Geno Smith is an upgrade for the Raiders at quarterback than what they've had the last few years.
I might have been an upgrade.
Yes, I think I'm very interested to see Ashton Genty and how he looks.
In our fantasy, by the way, in our funny fantasy, nice money fantasy league, he was my first round pick, Ashton Genty.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep. I am interested to see how Will Campbell holds up against Max Crosby.
0 sacks.
Hopefully.
You're never gonna.
There's all pro left tackles that don't.
He will be
Max
one.
Crosby to zero.
He'll be the first all pro left tackle to do so.
Just immediately, first start. He's gonna. Unbelievable how that works.
You don't understand how good he is the problem.
I've been watching.
I watched him every day for 3 years.
Okay, against
he
college
gave up
kids.
5 sacks in his career in the SEC.
I get it. And some of those teams that he played, I know it's the SEC, but some of those guys that he was going against didn't end up in the NFL. They're fucking.
And a lot of them were top 5 picks.
Sitting in the cubicle.
I don't think a
Okay.
guy that's like big enough to be on Alabama D tackles in a cubicle right now. To be fair, but
Well, if left tackle, he wouldn't be dealing with the D tackle.
well, any defensive lineman in Alabama,
Not all those guys.
They might be in the CFL, but they're not in the cubicle.
Okay. Well, again, CFL is not the NFL for a reason. It might be in the XFL or the UFL, whatever the fuck they call it.
At some point,
that's not.
You got to let me rub it in your face when the Patriots are amazing and Will Campbell's the best left tackle in the league. You got to. You have to let it happen.
It's going to be a while before that second. But again, I think the Patriots should be. I think they should be competing for a playoff spot. They should be.
They'll be in the playoffs.
Okay. I have not seen enough that makes me think that is a definite like you.
You haven't seen enough to sway you the other way. You haven't seen these guys play.
I've watched them the last couple seasons.
Okay, but it's a different coaching staff. Half the offense is different. Half the defense is different. Almost 90% of the fucking defense. Hold on. Who started last year on defense and starting this year genuinely? Christian Gonzalez. Is that it?
Christian Gonzalez. Duggar. No.
Well, Duggar's not going to start.
Tavai got injured.
Tavai's on IR. I'm not joking. No. I think Gonzalez might be the only starter if he starts. No,
Keon White.
He doesn't. He's not starting. Chaseon's starting.
Is that official yet, though?
Yeah, the depth chart they released. He's second, right edge or whatever they call it.
Was Barmore out?
He was on IR. Yeah, he was on IR.
I didn't know if he played a game and then.
I was like trolling, but I think it might be 10 new starters, providing Christian Gonzalez does start.
Yeah, okay. I don't think that's
17 starters out of 22.
Yeah, I don't think that's necessarily a good thing all the time, though.
Why don't you think it's a good thing if the team was dog shit last year? You should want as many new players as possible.
Yes, CJ, I think they're gonna double their wins of the last 2 years.
That doesn't mean shit when you won fucking 4.
I think it does.
I don't.
I think if they finish 8-9 or 9-8,
that's a horrendous season. No, it's not. No, it's not. Fire Mike fucking Rabel. You win 8 games.
That is a successful season for the New
England Patriots. Be a fucking Patriots fan to be happy with 8 wins, JBJ. That's embarrassing.
I'm not saying I would be happy.
I expect better from you.
I'm not saying I would be happy. I'm saying I would consider it. That is a success. That is a step up in the right direction.
It's a step up. It's not success. It can be, like you said, with the player upgrade, it can be better but not good. 8 wins is better but not good.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to be happy with that. You have to make the playoffs this season. You do. Unless it was some crazy year where like 12 wins has to get you in, like something like that. Then
I just think you're a year too early. I just think that next year is the year. This year should be about seeing progress because technically it's Drake May's rookie year because he had no coaching
I agree with that.
last year. Like this year should be about seeing progress and flirting with the playoffs. I think next year is where you should have the mentality that you have this year.
Well, next year you'll be defending your championship. So
exactly. See,
no, I'm being facetious here. I just said in our predictions I said 10 wins. And depending on the matchup, we'll make 10 wins and depending on the matchup being competitive in a playoff game is not a crazy prediction.
But
that's what I officially predicted last week.
Yeah, again, I don't hate that, but now you're saying certain things that
I'm being facetious now. Take my real predictions as my real thought.
Yeah.
Oh my god, seriously, joking aside, we'll wrap up here. If we start like 4 or 5-0, you might actually want to cancel the podcast.
We're not.
It will be
so I think we're going to be.
It will be unbearable on this.
I think we're going to be okay.
We'll see.
I don't think that is going to be an issue.
The 4-0 New England Patriots.
I don't think that's going to be an issue for us.
And my new house too. I'll have. Oh my god, new house, new Patriots. Love it.
Yeah. I mean,
maybe it's my fault the Patriots suck. I've lived in this house the whole 4 years they've been ass.
I mean, I think it was the fact that we let Tom Brady go and the coach had no plan.
Well, Tom Brady has nothing to do with Mac Jones and fucking Bailey Zappi.
I mean, he does because he should have just been on the field those 2 years. But
no, he was retired by Mac Jones the second year.
That's so you think we're going to be 4-0? Where we have to go to Miami.
Let me know.
We have to go to Miami in week
2. Oh no,
we
won't be Miami. Yeah, we won't be Miami.
No,
we won't. We'll be 4-1.
And then we're playing the Steelers in week 3.
Oh, that's easy. That's the easiest one in the schedule.
I hope so. I hate the Steelers.
Raiders win, Dolphins lost, Steelers win.
Yeah, and then it's Carolina, which is easy.
Oh, please. That's 4. That's 3-1. What's the next game?
Sunday night in Buffalo. That's tough.
4-1.
That's tough. Get the fuck out of here. We'll beat them at home in week.
We
like
beat
16
Buffalo the last 2 years. We beat Buffalo.
Yeah, we'll beat them at home. Yeah, we beat last year. It doesn't count.
2 years ago was a real win.
Okay, last year does not count. That does not count.
The Hunter Henry legacy game 2 years ago. 2 touchdowns.
Yeah. And then it's easy on the road. And see, here's my thing.
Yeah, look at your smirking now. The schedule fucking blows dick. It's horrendous.
Yeah, I get it. But again, I still like you think the Patriots are going to be a lot better. I think there are other teams than that shit. I could see the New York Giants being a little bit better.
You need to turn the mic off right now. Mute yourself.
A little bit.
Better? No. I'm talking about good enough to beat us. The Giants, no shot. 0% chance.
I think Carolina is better this year.
0% chance.
I think Tennessee is better this year.
0% chance. Mike Vrabel is not losing to. We could go 1-15. He's beating the Titans.
Yeah, I think that game against Atlanta could be a tough one. Atlanta's decent. We're going at Tampa. We're playing in New Orleans,
by the way. Free one. I'll be there.
At Tampa Bay, that's a tough one.
We'll lose that game. We'll lose Tampa. We don't do good in Florida.
Yeah. What's
we'll lose Miami. We'll lose 12, I think. 13. It's late.
Yeah. Then we're Thursday night against the Jets. That should be a win.
That's a uniform game too. That's a guaranteed win.
Yeah. Then we're at Cincinnati. That's a tough one.
That's a win.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, I'm an LSU fan. That takes a lot for me to say.
Sure.
The defense fucking blows.
Then we have a Monday night game against the Giants.
Free one. We might win 13, though. I'm hearing.
Is our bye week?
I think 13 or 12 or 13.
14.
14, yeah.
14. Holy shit.
We'll win the bye week. We'll win that game.
Then we got Buffalo. Well, see, we're going to beat Buffalo at home the week after the bye week in week 15. That's when we're going to beat them.
Maybe. We'll split with Buffalo.
We're going to lose by fucking 30.
We'll sweep the Jets, split with Buffalo, split with Miami. Well, 4-2 in the division.
Where the fuck are we here? Then we're at Baltimore. That's an L.
Easy win. No, that's a loss. That's my Super Bowl champion right there. Baltimore Ravens. We didn't beat Baltimore with break. We don't ever beat Baltimore.
No. And then we end Then week 17 we're at the New York Jets.
Oh, please.
And then week 18 we have Miami coming to town.
Please.
So that'll be our split with Miami.
From rereading it, I'm gonna need to expedite my prediction next week before the game start. I might be at 12.
Yeah, I think you're.
I might go up to 12.
I don't think
that's rude. That's rude to say to your co-host and friend.
Look, I like you, but you are. Listen, Dolphins in Miami loss. Steelers potential loss. Bills in Buffalo loss.
Yeah, maybe.
At Tampa loss.
I agree.
At Cincinnati loss. At Baltimore loss.
Yep.
The Bills.
And I'll give you one more.
We usually sweep.
See, that's 5 losses maximum right there. Okay, and I'm willing to throw 2 extra ones. There you go.
Yeah, 10. Look at 10-7. I think.
See, exactly. See, you're coming around slightly. Once you see how bad the schedule is, you can see it.
I have them at 8-9 or 9-8. 10-7.
My computer's on 4%, by the way.
Why? We have to go. We've been over for 2 hours here with this. We're this one will be a short one. And then
just wait till the game start. Just wait. It might be 6 hours.
Yeah. All right, we're getting out of here though. Plug your shit.
CGF Rights on Twitter.
Yeah. Tell them what goes on here at the Hive.
We have, of course, the Substack, Miss Peggy, Miss Bryn. Josh had a very important, I would say, piece if everyone wants to go read that on the AFL situation. I will make you guys Google that for yourselves. We won't get into that. That is not our place. But some disgusting things were said. That's on the Substack. You got Peggy, who's pretty much like the most regular fucking person on Twitch streams at this point on our project here. But Josh streams almost every day. JPJ starting the Hive University is finally kicked into gear. You want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah. So you've kind of seen it across the Hive. We have a premiership football team that Stu has been running over there.
Stu, yeah. Excuse me.
And so I decided EA Sports College Football 26. We have the Hive University.
Offensive. You need to coach the offensive line up a little bit. This is getting kind of disgusting.
The O-line and the cornerbacks are disgusting.
Fucking horrendous. You talk about Patriots offensive. We'd kill for a game on this team.
However, we did have one of the better freshman class.
That's true.
Of last year. We have we have our QB1, Josh Robinson, 5-star
a little short,
freshman.
though.
Yeah, 5'10", but he's a dual
sure.
threat. I think he needs to use
Johnny
his feet a
Manziel,
little bit more.
perhaps?
Yep, he's pretty good. We have our 5-star recruit halfback, Peggy Payne.
International prospect.
Yeah, we got her. We got Stuart as our shifty little speed demon wide receiver. But on the defensive side, we're loaded up, man. We got Pluggo right in the middle, defensive tackle with double teams. We got you as our Sam linebacker, bringing pressure off the side. We got Ryan the H as our stud signal caller right in the middle.
85 Bears.
We got Jamie Apps as our strong safety. All 5-star freshmen. And then we have the best kicker in the nation as a freshman, Bryn Jade, #1 kicking recruit in the world. And she chose the Hive. In the opening week, I'm not going to give it away. In the opening week as a freshman, 57-yard field goal, CJ.
She righty or lefty?
Righty.
Okay.
I was hoping. I hope I got that right. But, yeah.
Yeah. Bryn is cool, by the way. She doesn't mind.
She fucking rules. I love Bryn.
I mean she does. She talks about this like this too. She doesn't mind.
Okay, I'm what? Everybody, I didn't do it to be funny. I did it.
Please.
And then we have our Dustin. Dustin, he's our punter.
Listen.
So we have A+ at every level.
The offensive line has to lock in here.
The offensive line is trash, and I probably should have made somebody a cornerback because our cornerbacks are fucking dog shit. But we got dominant defensive line. Well, not dominant because I made a cupcake. So the rest of the roster is dog shit. But we have a good quarterback, we got a good running back, we got a good wide receiver, we have a good defensive lineman, we have 2 good linebackers, we got a good secondary guy, we have dominant special teams.
Now win every game. We got Iowa 6-3 win every game.
We're not going to win every game because
it's not good. Not great.
But listen, year 1 is going to be. We got to build the roster. You want to see promise. I'm trying to make the playoff.
You're trying to do a you got to double the wins, and then next year you make the playoffs.
Well, double the wins, that would be 1 win because we have not existed before.
But you know what I mean. You got to progress. Then you go after you got a couple portal players.
What is in our favor is that we are in the Mid-American Conference, which is a second tier conference.
Shout out to the MAC.
Well, that is where UMass is. So we have rivalry games.
That's true.
We are based. Obviously, we're based out of Adelaide, but the Hive U is the United States college that we've opened.
With a sister.
In Worcester, Massachusetts.
Or Worcester, if you're not from America and don't know how to fucking say it.
It's in Worcester, Mass, the Woo. So we
have
rivalry games. We have rivalry games. We have one against Boston College. We call that the Sam Adams Showdown. It's very regional based. We have UMass is in the Mid-American Conference. I actually moved UConn into the Mid-American Conference as well. So we have the local people in the Mid-American Conference. So UMass, our game with them is called the Duncan Classic.
Okay.
And then our rivalry game with UConn is the Battle of New England. That is the rivalry game. So it should be pretty good. I think we can win the conference right out the chute, but we're going to need to see more out of the offensive line because I think poor Peggy in week 1 had about 12 carries for a total of 9 yards. And it was not
that might help our recruiting how international we are.
Yeah.
Got Australians, Canadians, American. We have everything here.
Yeah, we accept everybody. We don't care. We'll transfer you over. We don't care at all. We don't care at all.
Fuck. No.
That's what we got going on. It debuts, I believe. It might have just come out now, but it either debuts now or tomorrow or I think
tomorrow.
By the time you guys see this, it will be out.
Yes.
So, but anyway, continue. Sorry.
And then, of course, we have the Buzz every day. As you mentioned, Jamie, our star safety at the Hive University. Part-time football player, part-time podcaster, interviewer. Every day a clip comes out, the full thing on Friday mornings if you're in the Australia area. If not, Friday afternoons, early evenings here in the States. And then, of course, JPJ, the Swarm Takeover continues tomorrow as you're watching this.
Sure does.
You will hear if you don't want to watch Clash in Paris. Well, if you're more of a sports person, not a wrestling fan, you can hear my live thoughts on how awful LSU looked when they lose to Clemson probably earlier. So you can do that as well.
Okay.
What time is that?
Fair enough.
Eastern? 2 o'clock Eastern?
I think so. Clash is at 2. Clash
okay, the Hive _media on Twitch, 2 p.m. Eastern. Come watch Clash in Paris, or just listen to me and JBJ bullshit for 3 hours and watch me probably devour fried rice and stuff.
Fried rice?
I'm getting Chinese because it's easy to eat on stream.
Ooh.
I'm gonna do
Ooh.
pizza for the LSU game, Chinese for I feel pizza. You get sauce and the breadsticks. You can't do that on stream. It's a disaster. You can just get the spoon, eat the fried rice, move on with your life.
This is how I know you've lost a ton of weight over the last bit of
130
time.
pounds. Yeah. Oh, it's still
impressive.
in your place. Please.
Yeah, you're still a fat kid. You're still a fat kid at heart because you're. That's how I know, because growing up as a fat kid, you're planning out your meals.
Oh yeah.
For the games.
Yeah, I was doing this yesterday in your stream. I was already talking about this.
A+. This is A++.
Remember that?
Yes.
Yesterday, as I ordered baked lasagna, a baked ziti, and unbelievable, by the way. I was like, I think I'm gonna get just chill tomorrow, which is today, and then pizza for the LSU game and the college football slate, and then get Chinese food on Sunday because that's easy to eat on stream.
It's fair. It's fair. I like it.
It never leaves you. It doesn't matter how you could lose 300 pounds right now. You would still be a fat piece of shit in your brain. It doesn't matter.
At one point in my life, I lost over 170 pounds. I'm still a big
and
boy.
In your head, you weigh 900 pounds, right? So that's how it works.
If we were like, hey, where do you want to go eat tonight?
Oh yeah, I can name 9 different places. Yeah.
Yeah. You just tell me the place. I'll find something to eat.
Yeah. Right. Exactly.
I ain't picky. But all right. So please give us a follow here at the Hive. Share this video out. It helps. We are growing. We're doing really cool stuff. We got new content, new people down the line coming. So we got stuff every day for you here. So all that great stuff that CJ just said, plus more stuff in the Substack. If you like reading, over there as well. You can follow him at CJF Wrights. You can follow me at JPJ Loves Gaming. I got other wrestling stuff I do. I mentioned Beards on Love Wrestling. Every Thursday night at 8 p.m. I do a post-Dynamite show over on bodyslam.net called Dynamiked Up. But if you just give me a follow right here, you'll see all that fun stuff. I've been starting to get back into streaming a little bit more consistently here over the last couple weeks. So hopefully that'll continue to build with more time doing that as well. MLB The Show is releasing fire content as we get towards the end of things. So, but yeah, give us a follow.
For the Toronto Blue Jays World Series cards to come out in October. That'll be fun.
We'll see. We'll see. I would love if we end up playing against each other in the playoffs, because that is
please. We have to live stream one of the games.
I would say every game. I feel like we would have to.
I would commit to that if you would.
On the wrestling nights, we probably would have to steal with the wrestling here, but like
we'll figure it out.
Yeah, I'll tell you.
It'd be a great problem to have.
I will commit to week. Oh shit! Losing.
Special guest to end the show. My computer is on 1%.
All right, we gotta go. I say I will commit to week 1 of the Patriots watch along right now. I will commit to it.
Done.
I will commit to it.
I might have to say it. I will not be in this background, but I will do it.
Yeah.
Done.
All right. We'll talk about that more. But CJ's thing's going to die. We got to go. Appreciate you all. Give us a follow. Support us here. Bye. See you next time.
See ya.